ready.
15 seconds. You're gonna have to get your wait in. Wait
You
in.
know nicotine is bad for you.
Wait in.
I know.
In.
But I gotta get in character.
And the button is first. Everybody say hi.
Hello,
What the fuck is up, everybody?
Welcome back to mlptg, the Bannermanes, episode 153, Firewall. But what will happen today is we're going to need to find out. As for what happened last time, Sarsaparilla surprise.
No, Anon.
What? Oh, Anon! Bellhop!
God damn it. Okay, wait, what happened?
What did happen?
Okay,
Almost
so
got away with it.
somehow, I don't know how, we saved our butts from that weird-ass facility of Dr. Goldengrin. Man, boy, oh boy, we did. Where's the music? I can't do this without the music. Where do be the music?
I'll put on some music for you. Okay.
We need some music. I need to get in the mood.
Radio.
Yeah.
Where's my station?
Where's my radio? Where's my radio?
We'll play this radio. There you go.
The new
some new radio songs for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, as I was saying, yeah, we were just trying to figure out what to do after that, and yeah, we got some scraps out of it. I think Sarsi got what was it? The collection of that guy's Funky Pop. What is the actual official name of those things?
I just
figurines?
just Bannermanes. The
Bannermane's figurine.
Banner action,
Yeah.
banner action figures. Yeah.
The
Something
Banny
like that.
Pops, yeah, the Banny Pops.
Banny Pops.
Yeah, but the Banny Pops, real cheap plastic, but apparently worth a fortune. I don't really know why, but apart from that, we also got some stuff from that facility. We found something that is called sea slicers, apparently used just to crack safes and whatnot. Weird stuff. Maybe we can find a use for it along the way. But after that, for once, nothing bad really happened to us. We just had a nice New Year celebration with all of us and the rest of the party. For some reason, fucking what was it? That kid, quarter note. He pulled out a fucking fat blunt right out of nowhere. Really?
What a bad kid.
What a... No, he's a good kid. He's a
winner.
Kid, but just... I don't think he should be having blunts, but yeah. Anyway, we shared some of our New Year's resolutions. What did we have? Sarsi wanted to become the new main stitch of Dakila, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah.
Then what did we have? Pax, the best resolution of them all. Just get out of here. Get out. Let's just get out of.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, wanted to get the hell out of there. Then we had. What was it? Wicker
wanted to
Winds?
Go on a special adventure.
Oh yes, special adventure, right?
Yeah.
Special adventure. What was it? Dictated.
Wants to learn more about the origin of his curse.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to recall everything. What did Moon Planner want again?
He wanted to support the party on another adventure.
Oh yeah, just
we choose.
Right, that was the one. Yeah, just let's go on an adventure not chosen by me this time.
Yeah, his New Year's resolution was an IOU.
Yeah,
Like I've been dictating where we go and what we do for too long. It's someone else's turn.
Yeah.
Hey,
now that the going's gotten rough.
We've been here for like what, a week. I mean, I know it feels like a year. Actually, it's been a year, but yeah.
It really feels like a year.
We've been here since last year.
Exactly. What was it that Tangent wanted? Let me see. I'm drawing big blanks here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the notes, right? Fuck. I'm kind of half awake at the moment. You guys gotta, yeah.
Tangent. What was your resolution?
By the way.
I wasn't to have new adventures and new relationships.
There you go.
All right.
Let's see.
The new relationships, right?
These two, yeah, new relationships. Let me see. I went to. Okay, Peck, get the hell out of here. We got it. Wicker Wind, we got it. Balcony Blitz. So yeah, just to get the group back together is Dipstone, Moon Planner. Yeah, do someone else's adventure. Yeah, Tangent. We got it. Thumbtack. It's just he wants to stay here. That fucker wants to stay here. Doesn't want to go back to the future, but I don't know however Drop is gonna take that one, but yeah, we Mrs. Toombs for some reason is in this list. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, find a husband. She wants to marry the Necronomicon. Oh, that's gonna be funny. No, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be a good wedding.
It's gonna be that scene. It's
in a rectangular.
It's gonna be that scene at the end of Majora's Mask where they're getting married. The good ending.
It's gonna be a happily ever after in that relationship, I'm sure.
And finally, last one. I owe somebody some money. I don't know how much it is. Memely, please help me calculate it at some point.
If you have to calculate it, well, I feel sorry for you.
Look. All I'm saying is that Buckback probably told me that thing, so I actually need to know how much I owe him.
I'm sure the amount is just a lot. Yes, I don't think he's giving you a direct number.
What is like 1,000 gold, probably, right?
That's not a lot. That's not a lot.
That is a lot.
Nothing.
That's pennies.
We made that in a fight.
Damn it.
God bless
2,000 bits?
We're talking
gold,
astral diamonds.
I think we owe him like 5 gold.
Look, we're gonna have to ask him. Look,
the amount you owe makes what Misty Sims give her on a daily basis look like penny. It's like probably something like that, you know.
You know what? That penthouse fucking sucks anyway. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah. And after that, we just went to bed and smoked a lot and had a lot of fun. But yeah, good times.
Yes.
Good times with good friends.
Alrighty, let me pull up something right here because I just have to make sure that I got my stuff prepared. Alright, as you guys wake up, I'm going to move you guys back to the mansion because all of you this time around got got to sleep pretty well, including you, Moon Planner. You also got a very nice sleep. The thing that maybe slightly starts to wake you guys up seems to be a radio station in each of your rooms. They've kind of seem to have a little Victrola or speaker system of some kind that are just playing these nice little tunes for you guys. And I moved to Moon Planner over here as you are gently woken up by Miss Cozy Candles, waking you up a little bit. Good morning, good morning, Moon Planner. I forgot my cozy clothes. There you go. Let me start again. Good morning, Moon Planner. Did you sleep well last night?
Moon Planner's gonna stretch and he says, Yes, that's the best I've slept in a long time, thank you.
That's good to hear. I had to make a special trip to make sure it was by your side all night. You slept much easier as a result of that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you wouldn't let it go. After I put it next to you, you kept calling it your true mentor, your guiding moonlight in your sleep. Oh, look, you're still holding it right now.
Moon Planner looks at what he's holding.
Ah, you seem to be holding a rather familiar-looking blade with 4 little Aetherstone chunks on it.
4 Aetherstone chunks?
Yes, one that you've held before. A certain horrific blade.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This is not supposed to be here. Moon Planner lets it go.
You let it go, and it just kind of, it just kind of sits there in the thing. Oh no, you liked it very much. You kept holding it and hugging it. I was very glad I put it there. Everybody else got a teddy bear.
Okay, Moon Planner is hunting prey, and he's going to. He's going to do his no bullshit. What the hell is going on? Roll.
Yeah, you look around and as you look, it takes you like a solid few seconds before you start realizing that blade has a little bit of transparency in it. And Cozy Candles just kind of like rolls her eyes and says, "Don't worry about it. It's just a prank, bro. Good morning." And then leaves the room.
Oh my.
God bless her.
That's epic.
Holy shit, he actually knew I would say Miss Candles.
That's so funny.
Oh, God bless America.
Oh, God bless America.
Oh my. Wow.
Alright, so Moon Planner got pranked. Is he is the Maya Pinakee gone?
Yeah, it's gone the moment that you kind of start looking through it, and she just kind of smiles, having got one up on you after yesterday's little apology. We're on equal terms now.
Yeah. Okay.
Bless.
What a cutie.
Alrighty. And as you guys slowly wake up, I'm going to assume you guys probably. Do you mind if I fast forward to the door? Just
Yeah.
Lest we mill about the mansion most of the session again. All right, let's see. Where is
Everybody up?
Yep. Everybody eventually gets up. You guys find your guys' way downstairs. Namely, thanks to Mr. Aetherdust, who still has to kind of help you guys out and about. He's more than willing to do so on account of, well, Moon Planner's with you guys. He has to make a good impression.
Yeah, although the NPCs got lost again.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What was that, BCS? You're a little muffled.
The music started playing, and I was afraid that it was coming through over CRISPR.
Oh. Let me lower this just a little bit. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Eventually, you guys find your guys' way to the door, and Miss Ingrid Stroh kind of goes over there and just lightly spiffies you guys up, make sure that your collars are good and everything. Oh, look at you, all of my little adventures. Go out and get Miss Ingrid more testing stuff. I appreciate you, every single one of you. Mwah, mwah. Giving you guys a little goodbye spiel.
That gives her a very don't think you're getting one up on me kind of look. Like you're not fooling anybody.
Why is she suspicious, this one?
Well, it was fun to hang out again.
Yes. She kind of looks over, raises her eyebrow at the response there. Yes, it was quite fun. Will be more fun, Mr. Deer. And she kind of goes down. If you get me chemicals, that is your job. Get me chemicals, okay? Good dear.
Chemicals. Okay.
Pat.
Chemicals.
And there's a brief apparition behind Miss Stroh. You see Luminous Cinemare there. She's got her camera and she's looking at you, Wickerwind. All right, today's mood. She said.
Gotta step away. Excuse me.
Yep. She's like, today's mood is. What do we need in the movie? We need tension.
She sounds extremely American. What
Right.
accent?
I'm thinking of the wrong ghosts. I gotta schizo out for a second. It was
Tension.
It was Luminous Cinemare is much more French. Yes, Mr. Wickerwind. Yes, we need tension in today's scenes. Yes, you think you can do?
Tension, and he mimes pulling on a rope to tighten its tension. Okay.
Yes, be sure to do this. Your movie will be fantastic.
And he just sits and thinks for a second. I will See what I can do.
Yeah, fantastic. And then she kind of just disappears. Seems to be her trademark. She's really good at not being in a scene, if you will. And then you guys are free to leave. Now, you guys have pretty much had about 8 hours of this dust somewhat settling, and eventually it kind of does, right? It doesn't stay up in the air forever. And by the time you guys open the door and kind of step out, you are once again able to see what parts of the sky that you were able to see before, albeit obviously pretty dusty. It's cloudy. I mean, it's no man's land. That's what it's all about here. But there's not like an inherent need to put on like masks or anything anymore. You know, the dust has settled, and you guys can see pretty much all the edges of the crater around you, as well as the giant pile of rock where this island had pretty much collapsed down into the center of it. A lot of boulders have just like started floating back up, though they're kind of like suspended in the middle of the air, like a good like 20-25 meters above you at times. Some of them just above the ground. It kind of depends. It seems as if they're getting their float back just a little bit, but might have a long ways to go on that.
I really did a number of this place.
Did Dr. Shrove say exactly what kind of chemicals she needed?
Nope, she just said get me things and chemicals like for Wicker Wind, or anything, any equipment that you guys could find, or really anything. She just likes all the sciencey stuff. She was like, you guys brought her back a brain machine last time. She's just like, oh, you guys are wonderful adventurers. Bring me more.
Wait a second, Moon Planner. How many chemicals did you chug in that? Did you shove in that bag of yours?
I think it was mostly books, but let me double check. Moon Planner's going to open up his bag. Basically, everything that was within reach on the shelves, he pulled into his bag.
All right, and she kind of takes a look at it. She looks. Oh my goodness! All right, dear, new mission for you. I have enough chemicals now. Get me anything else. What can I use these chemicals with, I wonder? I know, I will test it on the thing. Yes, I will do that. Ingrid Schroll will do that thing. She like floats away. Woo! She seems really interested in the chemicals suddenly.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Heck shakes her head, regretting bringing that brain back.
Dr.
Come on.
Dr. Schroe, we're going to be headed to a town called Tumbletoes. Do you happen to recall if a crucible safe was in that area?
Hey! And she pops her head back over there. Hey, Tumbletoes. It's not ringing bell.
Man, you know what we should have done? We should have grabbed that map before we left.
Alright.
Well, that's okay. If we come across a crucible safe, we'll be sure to go in. Crucible vault, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, you guys have a map here. I believe we were doing, like per day, because this is rough terrain here and all that fun jazz. 2 hexes a day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Given that we're not on the bus anymore.
Back out on the road, by ourselves, where anything can attack us at any moment.
Speaking of which, we should start testing out again. We should
what?
We should start testing
fire.
again.
The rations and whatnot.
It could be any of us. It could be you. It could be you. And he points to Moon Planner.
It very well could be. How would you know?
He squints. By pouring chili on you.
No, that's only done for her. No, you keep that away from me.
Hey,
It's
what?
gross.
Okay, look, yeah, I know, we gotta find a more efficient way of doing the chili thing.
Spicy rations, remember?
Nah, I'm thinking perfume. Give me I wanna start inventing that shit. Hang on a second.
Does anybody have a bolt? Says Quarter Note as you guys are talking.
Yeah, so look,
Cloth or arrow?
I just need a metal thing. I need something metal.
Right.
Give me it.
Like looks at Moon Planner. Might be more up your alley.
If I recall correctly, it was Balcony Blitz who was keeping track of our bolts.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, here you go. And he kind of like gives Quarter Note a little bolt, an iron bolt. Thanks. And he pulls out this little device. It looks like a coil, and then he just kind of puts the bolt in the middle and turns it on, and it kind of floats there in the middle, and you start seeing it get red hot until it literally melts.
Hmm.
And he kind of like looks over. Any takers?
Oh.
Hit me.
No, we established that the capsicum in the spicy food to the east of here, turn that into food. We eat that, and the thing does not like to be inside of us.
Yes,
Still
that
have a ways
coil
to get
looked
there.
perfectly safe.
It is perfectly safe. I made it. And Half Note comes over. You better put that thing away. And it's like, God, you guys are no fun. And then just kind of like...
Wait, what did you do?
He pretty much melted a bolt in a little magnetron, more or less, that just kind of spun it into like a little magma... a little magma drop.
Yeah, yeah, that's overkill.
Quite inventive though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
we just need a test that we can agree on so that we can get moving.
Everyone needs to eat breakfast, so let's open up the rations.
I'm gonna show my cigar to everybody and just to poke myself with it.
All right.
There, you happy?
Miss
Point
Hop,
of-
we know you are smoking cigars.
Tackle holder
Okay,
Talon out for her to hit her with a cigar because
Wait.
Is Bellhop just cigaring everybody?
No, I'm going for Sarsi next with.
This isn't new information.
No, it's not good enough to just poke with something hot because the worm could be inside somewhere, not exposed directly to the heat. The capsicum in the food gets throughout the entire body and drives it out. That's what we need to do.
fair enough.
Okay.
Let's see, what did I make? I made the fruit roll-ups and then something with the butterfly wings. What was that?
I can't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, me neither.
I do know
Anyway.
is that as that moon planner, you kind of like see out of the corner of your eye, like almost like a wisp in the fog for a second. There's like a slight fog, and then probably like a voice coming from over there. Ain't nothing you got to worry about.
What?
Yeah, hear the familiar voice of Griffin Goldclaw just out in the fog somewhere.
Oh,
Oh,
let him out.
I love
Mr. Goldclaw, you have not been out and about in some time.
Quite the contrary, I've been out and about far more than you realize. Ain't got nothing to worry about. Nothing got into that mansion, or nothing sure as hell ain't out here.
Well, that's certainly a relief. How have your impulses been?
Good
And,
question.
you can't necessarily see him unless there's like a fog cloud that kind of passes, and wherever he is, you kind of see him wandering around here and there, but it's almost invisible, like being outside of the mansion. And he's just like, impulses. I'll get deer jerky some other time.
Right. All right, well, keep up the good work. Oh, and Mr. Goldclaw, one more thing. Would you poke in and keep an eye on Dr. Shro once in a while and make sure she's not feeding the slug any flesh?
Yeah. That thing ain't getting out on my watch.
Or at least let us know if she does.
Little talons up. No,
Okay.
He's still being security for you guys, technically, so.
Well, if he says no one's coming or out, then I think we're good to just go. And he kind of gestures out into the wasteland.
Yeah.
Before you do, real quick, mind if I roll a crafting check for something?
You're free to? Yeah. What do you know?
I want to start getting a heads up and inventing that chili perfume. So, but I guess how many rolls was it every day? It was like one a day for 4 days, right?
Well, no, you rolled your thing. You just have to keep doing it for 4 days. You just don't need to roll again.
Wait, okay. So roll it though.
No, you don't need to roll it. You roll
It's
it
just
before,
your
don't you?
timer. That's how long you are taking.
All right.
You roll once. It takes 4 days to make that thing.
All right. Well, do I roll it public or blind?
And you rolled it the previous day, didn't you? Or is this the first roll?
No, I did not. This
Okay.
is the first roll.
Okay, then yeah, you'd just be technically would be blind, but I do public, cause why not?
All right. Well, let's see if this works.
Big money.
Yeah,
Nice.
that'll probably do it.
Yeah. You start the process to doing that, spending a few minutes, putting together ingredients you need, stuff like that. So that'll take 4 days. Though as you finish up doing that, and you guys are about to take off, the sheriff kind of ups his gun. He points it toward the edge of the crater here. He gestures up there. All right, you guys might want to keep on a lookout. And as you guys look up, you see like 3 different gobos, their little red eyes like poking on over and like looking down at you guys. And he keeps his gun up there, and the gobos just kind of like run off, right?
Joy.
These guys again.
Yeah. So where are you guys going? Tell me the hexes.
Where's Tumbleweed?
North.
No,
from what you guys remember.
Tumbletoes.
Yeah, we need to
Shit.
know where Tumbletoes is.
Survival check if you don't know. Sheriff will help, obviously, because he's kind of from here, so.
Alright. Gonna put on the goggles. This is not my preferred terrain.
And in case
Wow.
you guys weren't aware, because, I did swap these around, Sheriff Wilson Dander, with his gun up, looks like a little suspicious of things right now. Those gabas there. We have
Don't blame him.
his updated little token here. There
It's a
we go.
good-looking pony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does assist you guys in that survival check there, Moon Planner. Kind of gestures up somewhat like northwesterly direction is where you guys would be going. Peck, you would agree with this statement.
I concur.
Yeah.
Alright, so looking up ahead, there's 2 craters. We could probably move here and then here to avoid having to go through the craters themselves.
We don't get to go through the craters, says Quarter Note. Here's his new little thing.
Unless y'all can keep up with me and not be hindered by inconvenient terrain.
Yeah, probably not then.
I'd rather we didn't, if I'm being honest.
Alrighty. So if we're going this way, 1,
Yep.
2. Any objections?
No.
Yeah.
D100, ye.
Let's do it.
We need to move.
Oh, sorry.
The
Well,
world.
Blind.
no.
That's either very, very good or very, very bad.
Oh boy.
We like those 1% rolls. Adventure.
Alright.
Wasn't this supposed to be blind though?
No.
No, the D100 wasn't blind. Okay.
Hang on. I have to,
At 100, a nuke immediately sets off at your location.
Yeah.
No.
Someone says, for timeless glory, and a missile hits you in the side of the head.
Yeah.
Somebody thinks for timeless glory.
Yeah.
Thinks. Yeah,
Your life just ends.
What would happen if you were to say 5 timeless glory?
Don't test these machines.
5 missiles head your way.
Yeah.
I'm saying nothing. Okay, we should be good.
All right, let me find something here, because I have to go grab something because of this wonderful roll. Okay. Pull this into here. Oh yes. Oh yes. Where is it? It's in here. There it is. Okay. As you guys are traveling, going up north in the ways that you guys do, from a direction more north of you guys, rather suddenly, you hear it.
Ah!
Oh!
A far off, like, shot. And if I had to make this particular roll here, let's see.
That's it. Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
It kind of like it misses you guys. It just kind of there's like a flick on the ground coming from some really far off like tower from where it sounds to be coming from.
Oh shoot! Into the crater! Go, go, go!
Oh, we almost made it the full day. Those craters are very big.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yes, sir.
You guys run
getting
for cover.
into them.
Yeah, you guys start running for cover. Another thing.
Oh shit!
I do my
This
best
way.
to shield the smaller party members.
You shield them for an extra +2. Given that is, I guess smaller party members. I mean, everybody's smaller than you, yeah.
True.
Yeah. You're trying to do that. However, it seems like whoever is shooting this may have just been doing that thing that snipers do. At least I've seen them do in those funny Dex 18 videos where they shoot one, they kind of get the scope of what they're doing, and then the second one would be
zeroing in.
Yeah, and the second one lands a critical hit on Quarter Note.
Oh!
Jesus.
Wow.
You see Quarter Note like literally kind of spin on the ground and then he's not moving.
No.
What the
She'll
fuck?
stop back and try to scoop him up, like regardless of like his current state.
Yep.
Obviously they can't stay there, so she's just like scooping him and going.
Yep. And you run, dive behind cover, and as you guys kind of like fit behind cover, you see he is very unconscious and has a very clear wound through like his shoulder, and it is bleeding.
Wicker will get right to treating wounds.
Yeah, go for it.
We cannot go a day without this bullshit, huh?
I was just thinking the same thing. We were so close to the day.
So close.
So close.
Whoever that is up there is accurate.
That is the most casual conversation with a party member dying.
Yeah, he's kind of at dying too. By the time you start going at him, Wickerwind, you use battle medicine on him, I take it, because...
Stay with me! Stay with me!
Yeah. And as you kind of like start like trying to heal him up and everything, you stabilize him, yes. But as you like try to like look for the projectile, you're not exactly seeing it. You see that it's like cauterized in that area, and there seems to be this fine dust around where the bullet wound is.
Uh-oh.
While you've stabilized them, it doesn't seem like there's a nice way to heal that particular wound.
The fuck?
There's another like there's another sniper around on the outside.
Shit.
Kind of goes like it does that like bullet like ricochet sound like right like just off the top of where you guys are.
Thanks. Gonna look at that wound. Is that like Aetherstone dust?
You see that like it's give me Aetherstone more. I guess that would be the question
Sure.
there.
Line. There we go.
Yes, the wound that's here, it makes it almost is like necrotized some of the flesh around it, or done something to where like Wicker, as you are trying to go through your normal treatments, stitching up, using whatever materials that you have on hand. How do you do your battle medicine? I'm curious, actually.
Well, once Quarter Note is sit down, Wicker is quickly getting to cleaning the wound.
Yeah.
Getting pressure on it, putting it depending on the size of it, doing some stitching if needed after cleaning.
Yeah.
And then obviously he does check to see if there's like an exit wound and whether or not he has to dig it out.
Yeah, you definitely don't. I mean, you see I guess you see an exit wound, like where something is in the back, but it's almost as if this came from something that wasn't a physical projectile. like I said, it's almost like cauterized through the thing to some extent, which isn't it's not bleeding anymore given that. But cleaning it off, trying to get like this, like it's almost like the more you try to clean it off, the more like just ambient aetherstone dust from the land itself rubs around the area. It doesn't seem to be necessarily like the easiest thing. Nor does kind of like sewing up that flesh, just like the moment you start to like put like thread through it or anything like that, it's almost just like it like snaps. It just makes it really not tensile like it should be.
Does anyone have a smoke bomb?
Not my forte.
All right.
We have a smoker. Looking at Bob.
Namely, Moon Planner is going to hunt prey. I only have to hear my target. I don't have to see him.
Nice.
And I'm going to roll perception to see if I can tell exactly where that shot is coming from.
Okay.
I would also like to make those checks if that's okay.
Yes, for sure.
Do it. Do it.
All right.
This guy's deal.
As this, like, as you guys are making this check and you guys are looking around, remind me, sorry, one more time. I was pulling up some information on my other screen here. What were you guys looking for?
Trying to pinpoint the location these shots are coming from.
Yeah, there's a there's a much more northern, like little tower. I would say about 450, 450 feet off, where it seems that you're seeing like you're kind of hearing, and judging by the way that you're hearing things, judging by like when the angle of attack, all that stuff. Even if you were to peek over just for a half second, the glint would be coming from the top of that tower.
Moon Planner is going to use his survival sign language that he taught the party. He's going to raise up his hooves to gesture that there is a high level, and then he's going to move in a circle at the very top to pinpoint that someone is at the very top of a high level, and then he's going to gesture in the direction the tower is in.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to try and move closer using stealth.
All right.
Is that blind? Yeah.
Yes, that'd be well, yeah, that'd be blind for stealth. They gotta do that thing.
Yes. And while Cersei's doing that, Moon Planner is gonna pull out an elixir of life, and he's gonna try to toss that over to Wickerwind. See if alchemy can overcome the spell effects.
For half note.
Yeah, was it half note or quarter note that got hit?
Quarter note.
Sorry.
Quarter note.
Yeah.
Quarter note. Yeah.
All right. He's gonna try to feed it to quarter note.
And you go feed it to quarter note, and half note comes over, and he's like, he's kind of like shuffling. How's he doing? And you start feeding it to him. And like, give me that healing roll if you can.
They're working on him.
He's alive and stable. I'm working, getting him better.
He'll heal a fourth of that as you give him this particular thing, and you actually see like some of the weird dusty material that went into the wound kind of like slowly starts to almost like evaporate out into the air a little bit. Those bastards! That's a Templar shot.
Templar?
What is a Templar shot?
And he kind of like scratches his head. Not really sure. They make them down in Salvation. The Templars are out here somewhere. And the sheriff kind of like looks over. He's got his gun out, right, watching Sarsaparilla as she sneaks off. That way. It's what I was afraid of. Those Templars, they're like me. You see, they don't really much like drug traders and couriers coming out there tumble toes and bringing drugs throughout most of the cities here. They're the
That's not who we are.
He kind of like scratches. Yeah, he scratches his head. And I know you're not, but they shoot first and ask questions later. They're kind of the reason why you shouldn't be calling yourselves Bannermanes around here. and then you hear you hear it again.
Get down, fuck.
Sarcy, with that stealth check, it doesn't seem like they're aiming at you. They're still aiming at the rock. You are very nicely sneaking throughout like some of like the dust clouds that maybe being kicked up, or just very, you're supernaturally stealthy to an extent, right? Like
I'm trying to get within 360 feet of the tower.
Gotcha.
Of the target.
Yeah, I'd say you're 100% able to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Using hunt prey and with my stealth and seeing the glint from the top of the tower, do you think I could target that?
Yes. And here, I'll actually put something. I'll put you, and probably what you see when you get a little bit closer, as you like on the map here, so you can actually make that target. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You're kind of like looking up, getting slightly closer. You see that the thing, whatever it is, looking down the barrel of the gun, seems to look like this from a distance.
What is this? Is it armor or is it a robot?
A little too far to figure it out, but that's what they kind of like. You're squinting. If you're aiming at something, matter. I feel like to some extent you can probably pick up some detail of it with your bad eyes.
I'm gonna try and do something. You guys do something. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna read some things while I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, sure.
Moonplaner's gonna back up Sarsaparilla. He's going to go invisible with the Rune of Invisibility on his armor, and then he's going to cast Flying Dash on himself.
All right.
So let's see. Is it a 1d2 or just d20?
For what?
To see if the spell goes off.
Oh, it's a DC 10 flat check, so technically a 1d2, but yeah. As the d20s are usually what flat checks for. So yeah, you're able to get that flying dash off as you zip off. Wicker Wind, as you watch Moonplaner like flick off, it's clear he's healed some, but the Quarter Note still isn't exactly waking up. I mean, he's still just unconscious, definitely breathing, but not in a state of awaking. And Moonplaner, yeah?
I haven't seen something like this before. Well, in a way I have. It's just like it's not working as well as it should, but he's alive and breathing. I just don't know how to fully heal this.
It's the other stone.
Yeah, he's kind of like, it's almost like he's like pulling in breath, but he's having a hard time doing it. I mean, it went into his shoulder a little bit, but like, it's almost like he's having like a little bit of a respiratory problem here too. Like on top of that, it's like, and he's like asleep when he's saying this stuff. He's kind of like talking and mumbling to himself a little bit.
What do you think, Saint Tangent?
Check.
Yeah, what are you doing?
She rolled a medicine check.
Holding my ear to his chest.
Yeah, you're holding your ears to his chest, and you're hearing a heartbeat. Well, you hear a heartbeat for a second, and then kind of like realize that heartbeat is accompanied by the sound of what seems to be like a ticking noise.
What the fuck? Okay.
And he kind of like looks over. I know that they got to do something special for those. I don't have whatever they got to do it. And Half Note's kind of like
gonna break out the knife.
You break out the knife. Half Note is like peeking over the rock, like those bastards. And then he has to duck behind again because there's like another another shot as. Yeah.
Who's our crafter again?
Me, or Wicker, or
okay.
or Bellhop.
She's gonna say I hear ticking. That means.
Oh no! Put that knife away. We had to go get a ticker on his heart. It's probably what you're hearing.
I think he's got a pacemaker.
Oh, is the heartbeat steady?
Yes. As far as your medical check is aware, yeah,
okay.
It's steady.
I don't know why, but I thought you said there was like a murmur.
No, it's just like a little ticking noise, and
okay.
and Half Note's telling you like, no, don't Don't be reaching in there with that knife. We had to go get him a ticker at one point. He needs that.
She's going to go through her bag of herbs. Do I have smelling salts? Does anyone have
Smelly
smelling
salts.
I don't, I don't think you have smelling salts. Those are a particular thing. If you don't have an item for it, I know those are.
I'm just gonna try tea leaf.
Oh, yeah. Put tea leaves under there. It doesn't seem to be waking him up. Moonplaner, I'm gonna move to you really
Hi.
quick. You are flying, dashing. Are you sneaking?
Yes, I am invisible, but we're gonna try to sneak as best we can.
Yes, please do.
No.
Yeah, you are trying to sneak as best you can, I should say. But where is Moonplaner?
0
Here.
points.
Hey, go for it.
Yeah, no,
That's
no. There we go.
There you go. And you do in fact manage to sneak. Like how much can you move in a round?
70 feet flying, 35 feet on hoof.
In a round?
Oh, in a round. 70 times 3, 210 feet.
All right. You get 210. You pretty much close half the distance, more or less, like a little over half the distance. Like in that direction. He doesn't seem to notice you either. You or Sarsaparilla, you guys, you Rangers, you. And they're shot
While
over toward the rock.
he's moving up, I'm gonna shoot back. I have the target, and also because I'm assuming I'm a stealth to him. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll put a mark him as flat-footed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat-footed. There we go.
I think you mean off guard.
Oh yeah, off guard. Sorry.
We take turns.
Not exactly. It's like this is such a far off thing. I just want to focus on the people who are rectifying the shooting problem right now.
Okay.
So you had two people that went out of the rock.
Okay, say my name when you're ready.
Yep. Yep. All right.
And
Go.
she's going to charge a or my actions. Doing one of these. And while she draws back on her bow, she's going to charge it with the spell of, what is it? Biting words, the words being cease. That's it.
All right. You
And
know
she's
the.
going to take her
You know the.
shot.
Yep. You know the drill of spells.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Well, I have to make the strike first and then see.
Right. Okay. Because I mean, regardless if it's if the spell goes off or not, you still do make the strike. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, good roll.
All right. So give me that d20, and then we'll see if that's a critical hit with just the arrows or with the spell.
Please. I'm actually gonna hero point that.
Go for it.
Come on.
All right. Let's see it. No, nice.
That'll do it. Okay.
Yep, that'll do it. So go ahead.
Here's the critical damage for the bow.
Yep.
And he's gonna take. Well, I'm gonna cast this. Roll the damage. You can take double that.
All right. We got just do something right here. I just have to pull him over here so I can make sure that I'm getting the right one. There was a thing that I was gonna do here. Almost forgot to do
There
that.
he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
Just give me just 1 second. There was thing I was looking for. Yeah, that was the one. Okay. Sorry, I just need to do this really quick. There we go. All right, so he takes this 70, which is already the critical, right?
Yeah. And he's going to take double the spell damage.
And double the spell damage, right. Boom. He takes that full spell damage. He has some resistances to things. When it comes to, well, I guess you have a greater electricity, so it looks like that doesn't affect it, but you just had a little bit of resistance to piercing in that respect. And that, like, as soon as you, like did that, ding, ding, you hear this, like, the mark that you hit your target, whatever sound, like, as you say cease, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then they start, like, looking around. Like, one of them pulls back, the other one kind of, like, pops up. There seems to be two there. Like,
I still would technically have one action for the turn, which I could use to re-attack with the biting words.
Yep, go for it.
So I'll do that. Doesn't have to hit, but, like, it's like the word cease is being spoken all around them.
Yeah.
And
nice.
So here comes more damage.
Sounds good. I just need to apply this on this one.
The cease echoes, and gets louder and louder. More,
Yeah.
More ouchies.
This is that guy that you were attacking initially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All the ouchies, and yeah, you do hit him for those ouchies. You start seeing some sparks fly up that particular direction. And like I said, like second dude on the thing, they seem to have gone full battle modes. There's technically two of these guys.
Right.
All right. Now that has, however, opened up a little bit of opportunity for people at the rock to do things if they want to, as the shots have now stopped for a second. They seem to be aiming in whatever direction that arrow may have come with. They're like looking out. I have to ask, right? I guess you wouldn't, like, that would be pretty much your third action, yeah? Sarcy?
Yeah, those both things. I have a what is it? I'm hasted because of my item, so it was 3 actions for the cool attack, and then the last action to re-attack with the biting words.
Yeah. So second guy over here, the sun, misses you with a shot. And then doesn't notice Moonplaner there because he hasn't done anything yet. So 2 shots, and then he has to reload. And then what are you guys doing? Are you guys continuing to get closer? Or are you just keeping a shot out yourself there, Sarsaparilla?
I was gonna like re-stealth, reposition, but keep them guessing.
Go for it.
So I'll move with stealth. Blind. Just to any other area within range, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. All right. And as you go to hide versus perception here, plus that gun doesn't stop following you where you're going, so it doesn't seem like they've necessarily lost you. However, they still haven't seen you, Moonplaner. What are you doing?
So they're up in this tower. Are they close to the edge of it where it looks like they might be able to be pulled down?
I mean, it's kind of got like a little an overhang onto it. The bigger problem is they seem to be wearing some very, very, very heavy armor. Probably not too much of a problem for you, Mr. Level 17, but doesn't seem like it might be easy to pull them down by any means, just by the way they look.
Gotcha. Okay. Plan B then. Moonplaner is going to get right up next to this one, and Moonplaner is going to pull out Redemptor's Burden and attack the rifle directly.
All right. I take it you use 2 actions to get up that far, because it's pretty much all the distance you have to cover, yeah?
Yep.
And then make your shot. Or attack, rather. .44 versus you're gonna have to do this one because this is the one that's currently not undercover. If you're going for the one that was on the edge that was shooting at Sarcy, yeah.
Well, I'm attacking the rifle that's targeting Cersei. Is this a sniper spotter team, or do they both have rifles?
They both seem to have rifles.
Oh, I see.
And as you kind of go up there, you do strike the one there. That is a critical success on the one on the left.
Okay, so I am targeting this one, so I can at least take out one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Very nice. You damage him for a whole 50 points of damage. Now let me find something here. You kind of like hear them like talking, like as you get closer, obviously, like to each other. Hang on a second. Get down! Get down! They're out there. They're not gonna let up. And then one of them, like the one you hit, right? Like, you suddenly just kind of hear him yell. That's just like ah! They're here! They're here! Cersei, I believe you were gonna make some shots, yeah?
Yes.
Now, does he need to make me 2 fortitude saves?
Does he? Oh, yes, technically. That is a thing. Whoosh, whoosh.
Passes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I'll do a regular hunted shot flurry on this person, so that would be second action. So this will be 2 attacks.
Alrighty.
That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second part.
And are you shooting the one that's visible, or?
The one that I had already shot.
All right, that's gonna be a little bit of a trick shot. He is kind of like back and like he took cover. So I'd remove off guard. Both of those would still hit even with cover, though. It's just the second one would be a
he
critical.
would still be on guard because he got hit twice by me last time.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude.
Yeah. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
And would they, if are they concealed? Did you say? Because remember, I have blind fight.
Yeah. You know, they're behind cover. They're concealed to some extent. They're just not hidden, right? You know where they are.
Yeah. Right. So those hit?
Yes, those hit, and the second one critical hits, yes.
Super. Alright, well, this damage is done together for getting past DRs.
Mm-hmm.
So, damage. 1. And the crit.
Alright. So, let me target this guy. Boom, and boom, and let me take a look at their DRs. I'll add another. Oh yeah, another 10 damage wouldn't matter. How do you want to do this?
Just this guy is fucking taking pot shots. He takes one big thing, and the word cease is echoing all around him. He's trying to get away, and then as he's like going back for cover, 2 fucking more arrows crest the horizon.
It like zooms right past your main. You just hear it just barely moonplanar and just like hits the guy somehow from wherever the fuck Cersei is.
And like I'm gonna assume both of them go through like a ear hole in the armor.
Yeah, an ear hole through the armor, and you actually see moonplanar as you're up there. Like it goes through, and you actually see blood on the end of that.
On the inside of the fucking goggles.
Yeah.
Brutal.
The other one is kind of like looking over, just starts like, shouting at you, Moonplaner. Ah! Take this! Take this! And then, he's gonna like, I mean, he's got his little turn, right? He's got his Arbicus here. He's gonna try to take a couple shots at you, another 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I still have
God
one more
damn.
action.
God bless America.
Oh, well, Jesus. Oh, yeah, and I guess you're targeting the other guy with this one, yeah?
Yeah, because remember, the word cease is still around there for one more attack.
Yep, I remember.
And this with one last incredibly loud cease. Where's the fucking damage? I'm trying to scroll up and find.
Dablage.
Shit. There it is. Because it's critical, it's gonna be double this.
Double that one, nice. Boom. 74
Very
points of
nice.
damage.
Yep.
And as you do that, Moon Planner, you get your turn in. He's missed. Let's see, one of his shots. I guess he had 2 shots technically. I'll do his second shot here. Whoosh. There we go. Yeah, miss. It's a sniper, right? He's trying to shoot you at close range here. But that's not doing too well. What are you doing?
Moon Planner is gonna try some intimidation, see if this guy wants to live or not. Moon Planner's gonna say to him, it's like, throw down your weapons and surrender. We will spare you, and we will save your friend.
You are the ones who need salvation, not me!
Is he sure about that?
I mean, you try to intimidate him. I mean, yeah, he's demoralized on a critical level. I'll apply that to him here, but he does not seem by any means fleeing. There's no better way to put it. I mean, the shoulder pads on these guys and everything. If you want a comparison, they are somewhat like the 40k Space Marines.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if he's not going to surrender, then my next 2 actions are going to be attacking him.
All right. Let me demoralize.
Double check and make sure I'm targeting. Yes. All right. So first attack.
Here's demoralized. Oh yeah, that hit.
It's a hit. And then the second attack.
There we go. All right, and another hit. Boom. 20 points of damage for that one. And the second one deals another 38. Wow.
Oh, and he should be flat-footed because I landed a critical on him.
That wouldn't change the result on either one of those. But
yeah, it would be over by the time it was my turn again. Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now he's not kind of doing his thing. However, you kind of like hear you hear like a shuffling from under you, as if like there was like Moonplaner. You with your legendary perception and being so close to the thing, you actually see like these stairs in which they probably got up the tower here. There are 2 others, but they're not in suits, who kind of like peek over, like, and one of them is just like, "Hey, what are they doing? That's our score!" And then another shorter pony kind of pulls him down, like, "Get down! Let them just do it. We'll take them out after." And,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll make a mental note of that.
Yep. Just something you see there, like shut up, idiot. But you're a vat pony, so you could kind of hear that. They're definitely trying to be sneaky about it. Sarcy, this would be your time to. This guy's in clear view, and flat-footed and everything, like, and scared. You go for it. Do you? Pop off, Queen.
Yes, here we go. Yes, and then 2 more arrows come from the horizon.
They fight your DPS. This does not go well.
And then this is the second part of the story.
2 criticals. Oh no.
This damage will be done together. Remember this.
It's Jover. It's Jover.
Critical 1.
Oh jeez.
They would only reduce 10 damage total. Remember that. So
yeah.
He needs to take 10 more damage off.
He can't take 10 more damage.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so he marks. So Moonplanter fucking knocks him like off guard, right?
Yep.
And while he's reeling from it, is he close to the edge?
Yes. Oh yeah, he's close to the edge.
The 2 arrows fly through the fucking like the watchtower, and since they're critical hits, right? He's gonna get sent a couple feet. And like while he's doubled over from Moonplanter's strike, just 2 more arrows come in, hit him like in the ribs, and pushing him off the fucking tower.
Yeah, it pushes him off the tower. You actually see this like whole like spark going on, and he screams something that sounds somewhat dogmatic in his thing, like, like a final like Dave's Vault, if you will, as he kind of like falls down to the ground. And there's actually, I mean, it's a big, whatever he's wearing is really fucking heavy. And it's this little dust cloud right over there, and all the gunshots cease.
And with the rest of her turn, she's going to fly up and join Moonplanter.
Nice.
Moonplanter is immediately going to give the shut the fuck up signal. And then he's going to use the thumb on his left wing, 1, 2, count them 2, and then point down below.
Sarsi readies her arrow, her bow.
All right, Sarsi, ready your bow. Rock gang, those over by the rock. You guys are not hearing gunshots anymore. This is good.
Heck, did it stop?
Oh shit.
He's still having trouble breathing. I don't think he's bleeding anymore though. But Tangy, what do you make of it?
Thanks for loading me. All right, I'm going to not make a medicine check. I'm going to try regenerate from my staff.
All right. Well,
right. I know. Right?
well, you can. What I would say is, as you start like looking at this from your medicine check from your earlier tangent, I'm gonna need a religion check.
What?
I'm gonna need a religion check first before you start casting more spells here. Yeah, it seems like something on his wound specifically. It's not unholy, but it certainly doesn't seem to it seems to specifically like stop holy magic is what you're like looking at. Whatever that dust is, whatever it, yeah, it's not negative. Like I said, it's not unholy, it's not like anything inherently holy. It just seems that whatever it is seems to stop that kind of magic for better or for worse. As you kind of like maybe get your staff out and you're about to cast that thing, that would be your second thought there is like, will this actually work? Just some extra information for you, because I know you rolled that earlier.
Peck will look up to her and say, "There's probably no use there. It's Aetherstone dust."
Gonna pull out her are healing potions magic?
They are not.
They're
That's,
alchemical.
yeah, that's why it healed. It seemed to heal like a decent, like a little bit.
It healed him, but it was like reduced.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not poison, right?
No.
Doesn't seem to be. From your guys' medical checks here. The sheriff, however, is he kind of gives you guys a pat. I'm gonna leave you guys to deal with this. I need to go help those other two, right? And he gets up and he actually goes like out of cover. He seems to be staying low to the ground, going up toward the tower. You guys aren't hearing any gunshots. So it seems as if it's clear for the time being if you guys wanted to move up with them or stay behind the rock. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we should move and get out of here. We're kind of sitting sitting deer out here.
Can you help carry him?
Yeah, I've got him. Just try to stay between me and the line of fire.
Oh, it sounds like it stopped. Hopefully it's stopped for good. But I'll keep an eye out.
And
right.
Yeah.
We'll move towards try to advance on the tower.
All right.
Even though that's where they were, it's probably the best source of cover we can get.
Yep. You guys start moving toward the tower, and as you guys kind of get closer to it, you'll see Moonplanter and Sarsi probably like giving each other like the signals, like there's two down below, like shut the fuck up, to Sarsi, like those kind of signals that they were giving to each other. You two.
You see a smoldering set of power armor.
Yeah.
Face.
And like one of the guns is like scattered along the ground there. One of them is up in the tower. Both of them, like, there just seems to be a trickle of blood coming from like Sarsi and Moonplanter. You guys can see this a little more clearly. There's blood coming from the armor, both sets of armor, just like leaking out.
Good work.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you guys doing up there?
Okay, so the two scoundrels who are waiting to rob us, are they making any noise like they're moving?
Not yet, no. I mean, like, you could kind of hear them muttering, just like a little bit. It's just like, it's almost like they're impressed to some extent. and they're just like, damn, like one of them seems to be female. They're just like, and they took out 2 of them with 1 shot. Holy shit! Like like that kind of thing.
Hey, I'm back.
And yeah, and hi, Triple. And then like the other one just kind of like nudges it. Hey, should we get Zoot Suit on him? And like the female voice kind of like chimes in. I don't know. We got to see if we could. He's our secret weapon. We can't just be jumping out on these guys. We're not even sure if these are the right guys. The other voice, the male voice, kind of like says just like, look, I know I'm right. These are the right guys. I'm always right about this stuff. You know, yeah. I know you're always right. And they seem to be getting a little bit louder as they kind of argue back and forth, and they're definitely not sneaky anymore. Like,
Arcee gives Moonplanner a very confused look. Like, are you hearing this?
Moonplanner gives her a look, and he's like, "This is what we're up against." Moonplanner's going to signal down to the sheriff down below, and he's gonna give him the "be quiet" signal.
Yeah. Now, as you guys, as you say, like, be quiet, you start hearing them kind of like talk to each other, and like as they seem to be planning something. Like, okay, we're gonna jump out then. We got our Timmy guns with us right here. Yeah, you got yours, I got mine. All right, ready? 1, 2, and then they jump out and just start like ah! Every single one of their shots misses though. Like, just gonna tell you that right now. Like, they pop out, 2 cones go your way. You guys both have evasion. I'm not even gonna have you roll. Like, like it's just like everywhere. Like, eat lead. Then they're out of ammo for that one round there, and you guys are still there. Shit, what do we do? Don't you are we done me, says like the guys. I never miss a shot, never. He starts stomping the ground a little bit, and then there just seems to be, let me pull them up here. There seems to be
Never, huh? She looks around.
Yeah. There seems to be 2 of them here.
Give me Timmy guns.
Timmy guns. 2 particular beings. A short hooves who kind of has like a green mane. This is the female that's kind of like looking over there. And the male who seems to be kind of giving you guys the Moonplanner stare, if you will.
That's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Both of them with really nice looking like suits, all things said. They have Timmy guns, and one of them actually has like a bandolier on where you normally put ammo, but there's cigars in every single slot instead. Yeah.
We can't kill them now, Cersei. These are our people.
Hold on. Where is your metal suits like the other guys? Are you back up?
Don't you have casual conversation with me, he says the guy. And then the short hooves, the gal, kind of like keeps her gun like pointed at you guys. Yeah, you heard him. And then like goes over and just kind of like puffs out her chest. If you guys don't give up right now, we'll call Zoot Suit on ya. And then the guy was just like, shut the fuck up, Nikki. Like just like, we're not supposed to. Yeah, we'll sick Zoot Suit on you.
Nikki.
Don't you tell me to shut up, bitch. Hey,
listen to your boyfriend. You should shut up, huh?
Hey, that's it. Zoot Suit, get out here. Calls down the stairs. Triple.
None of you know how to use a Timmy gun.
Uh-oh.
Wait, which Triple is this?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, you see a zebra in a suit. He's missing one of his eyes. You see this big patch over.
Do we have a drawing of it? Please tell me we have a drawing.
Yeah, he's like, he's fitting into the suit pretty well. He's gotten a bit thinner, it seems.
There he is in all his glory, stockades in his suit.
Wait.
What?
Stalk us?
What?
And
Where did you go?
How could you do this to us?
What happened?
Make him hit the peppers.
You hear some familiar voices.
I died
Yeah.
What?
and came back.
What?
Where have you been? We thought you were locked away in the closet in the mansion.
Wait a minute.
Don't talk to Zoot Suit like you know him. I know him, all right?
Quiet, you.
They look
Don't
awfully
talk to
familiar.
Stockade like you know him.
Oh, that's not his name. His name's Zoot Suit. And he, like, throws, like, a rock at you. Like,
There's an
These ponies look awfully familiar.
yeah, they're our targets, you see? And then, like, the guy right over there, kind of, like, pulls up what seems to be a little poster. These guys are the guys. Right, Zoot Suit? Get them! And, like, you know, he pulls out a poster that just has, like, a Moon Planner's face on it. Like, that's the one right there. Go get him.
Moonplaner immediately
Ruffians like
snatches
this
the paper.
that killed my friends, he said. Ruffians like these that killed my friends. We need to show no mercy.
Wait.
Stockade, shut up a second. Let me look at this.
Shut up while the big ones are talking.
Moonplaner takes the paper that the feisty one pulled up, and he looks at it.
Hey! And you see what seems to be, well, there was like two. The one that he had in front was the one he was showing Sarsi, but you see your face on one, and here's the thing, is that, let me look this up here. You actually see a very familiar one from earlier in the campaign. Let me pull this one up really quick. I just need to find my note item for it.
Ooh, I think I saved the one you might be talking about. Let me find it.
Yes. Yeah. Let me just double check, make sure I'm selecting the right. Yeah. So you guys actually see this particular one. If it'll let me save it, actually. Hang on one second. Hang on. I just have to remake the note here because it's been so long since I've done this. I've reorganized my image folders since then. Let me just make this little note here. There it is. All right. Flipping through it, you guys both now seem to have this particular wanted poster here, and the second one on there seems to have Sarsi on it.
What? One, that's so low. Only 10? Only 10,000 GPs?
It does seem to be a little dated. That's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
It seems to be pretty dated because the last time you guys saw this was during Vacation Arc.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Moon Planner, you kind of have what seems to be a little bit newer printed one. It seems, and you hear like the sound of like a gun going off, but without they're clicking the trigger, but there's no ammo, and the one named Nikki here is just like clicking it at you, just like put down those posters, and then like the guy there is just like wrap it up, Nikki. Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Moonplaner's gonna grab the gun from Nikki, and he's gonna put it on a top shelf somewhere.
Hey, give me my Timmy
Oh
gun!
my god, come on.
She's a short hoop, so she's like jumping up there, just like, give me it! I am gonna kick your ass.
What's the reward for Moonplanter?
The reward for Moon Planner is about like 25,000, but it's done in bolts, not in GP.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey, Sarsi, what do you think the exchange rate is for bolts? Maybe we could turn each other in.
We don't need the money, we can steal. She says exasperatedly.
and at your words there, Moon Planner, the guy, right, goes up to you, Stocks, and just kind of like puts a hoof up. He's just kind of like, hey, wait, these guys said that they're willing to come with us willingly. You think we should take them?
Of course.
All right. Hey, we're gonna cut you a deal. You come with us to Tumbletoes, and we won't hurt you. How does that sound?
To Tumbletoes, you say?
How about
Yeah.
a counter offer? You take us there and we don't hurt you.
No. I'm calling the shots here, he says, pulling up his Timmy gun, right? He's still got his Timmy gun.
Where is he pointing it?
He's like trying to like point it at you, but like I imagine you just kind of like duck like left and
Percy
right.
picks up her arrow and points it completely away from him, shooting one of the. But we're not gonna have it hit him. We're just gonna have it circle around him.
Yeah.
I suggest you take them up on this offer.
Yeah, you like this? Phew.
And are you saying this stalks to them or?
Oh, of course. He's really, really trying to he'll do a diplomacy check if he needs to. He really wants to butter them up a bit.
Oh, like are you talking about like the criminals or the Bannermanes in this situation?
Bannerman's in the situation. He's like, okay, don't hurt these guys.
Yeah.
Moonplanner's going to do a pro gamer move. He's going to trust no one and then roll sense motive on Stockade to see if he's concealing his identity for a good reason.
Yeah.
All right. What would let me reveal this. What would a 35 get Moonplanner there, Stockades?
I think yeah, he would he seems genuine about it.
There you go.
I mean, not even a wink, not even a tap of the nose, nothing.
Nothing.
He is a champion.
Down.
Stockade,
What if
Yeah.
this is thing cone?
Well, downstairs,
Yeah,
you guys are seeing diplomatic relationships happening kind of in the sky. I mean, you guys saw a spray of bullets first. Oh, shit, we might have to get up there. I imagine the people who were at the bottom of the stairs finally... It's literally just a straight shot up. You go up some stairs, and you guys are now coming up behind this, like, Stocks and the other... these members. And the one named Nikki, wrap it up, Nikki, by the sounds of it, like looks over. Oh, great! And now it's an ambush, Mr. Wright. Oh yes, look at me, I'm righty. I'm always wrap it up, Nikki. He shouts at it, yelling at each other.
Will Stockade let us approach him?
I mean, that's a question for Triple.
Or are we up there with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just assume you guys during this bullet spray are just kind of walking up the stairs and come up behind. It doesn't seem to be like anything in the actual building aside from that, other than stairs. It's literally just a lookout tower.
I'm going to take her patient on her broom, actually.
Nice. Yeah, your NPCs, Sheriff, Man, Half Note, Quarter Note, and yeah, like they're all, then even Thumbtack, right? Like they're all like down there, like assure you guys that they'll look after him. And Sheriff kind of says, "Go up there with your friend. We'll make sure that he keeps on going. We'll give you a holler in case anything changes. And if you are leaving your room there for him, they'll kind of use that as like a stretcher."
Like, really reluctant to leave.
Yeah, you don't have to. They're just saying like you guys are free to go up there, right?
Yeah,
They'll keep it
Tangent's gonna
stable.
take the unconscious NPC with her. That's Quarter Note, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're taking them with them, then your NPCs will go up there too with you. But yeah, Stocks. Whoever's approaching first, I guess. Do you allow any of the other
Stocks?
like? Yeah, there he is. There's Stocks.
Yeah,
at the top
there
of
he
the
is.
stairs.
Heck is like,
I patched Stocks.
where have you been? What are you doing? Why are you dressed like that?
I feel like it would be best if we explain it later. It's dangerous out here.
Right, you see, Peck, we've been captured. These two dastardly villains are bounty hunters, and they're going to be collecting their bounties in Tumblethumb. And Tumbletoes.
Heck just
Yeah.
blinks and shakes
Cool.
her head like, huh?
Quiver in fear. And he aims a gun at you a little bit, right? But as he kind of does it, he just kind of like aims like down one side, like as if he's like gonna like try to intimidate you, and then clicks the gun. All you hear is like a click. There's no ammo in it. He's just like
Just tried to shoot at me.
well, he does it like to the side. He aims clearly just off to the side, as if
okay.
yeah, click. Well, that was supposed to be more impressive, but you get the point. Like,
Yeah, not
Yeah,
as
he's-
impressive as shotguns. Don't worry about that.
She'll look at Moon Planner and like sort of, are you sure?
Hey,
Kind of
Moon
not,
Plan-
she didn't say, but she has that in her eyes. Like,
Yeah, Moon Planner will kind of tilt his head to the side and smile, and he'll say, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, Zoot Suit," and he gestures to Stockade, is calling the shots here, and he's very insistent that we go to Tumbletoes.
She kind of relaxes her stance and her face and gives like a nod.
Purple
Oh no.
elevator
Okay.
avatar with a smug face.
You should have him eat a pepper though.
Yeah, that's true.
Eat the pepper.
Listen, since you caught us and everything, can we interest you in some food?
Let's move.
Mr. Zoot Suit, sir, I'm going to have to very much insist. The Moon
Hey.
Planner's going to pull out one of the fruit roll-ups and cut it into 3 pieces.
I ain't eating anything, you getting me?
No, Moon Planner, not our last pepper.
Actually, give me that pepper. That's your last pepper. Give me it.
Oh no, it's our last one. We will never be able
It's so
to eat
good.
it.
No, hand it over. Hand it over.
But we're going to starve.
I don't care. Do I look like I care?
Well, at least don't scarf it all down at once. Share it with your crew. Shouldn't
What
the
do you
boss get his cut?
That
What
would
do you-
really rub it in our faces.
What do you think, Nikki? Do you want a piece? And like Nikki's just like now she looks a little smug, right? Hands on her hips, she kind of stands on her hind legs, like, I
And?
think. Hooves, hooves on her hips.
I apologize. This is a product of me being gone for so long, but Mimli, could you re-explain to me the broadcast?
Oh yes. So there was a broadcast that happened about 2-ish days ago, a little over 2 days ago. That was Moon Planner's voice came through it. Pretty much a 30-second broadcast saying warning, like a warning everybody within No Man's Land who might have had a radio of this abomination that was able to look, think, act, and like impersonate anything. Its weakness being fire, and
That was
like
it.
yeah, and that was pretty much it. It was 30 seconds.
It's weak to fire, and then it got cut off.
Yeah.
And that kind of went out to all of No Man's Land, so that would include where you've been for the time here, Stockades. And these guys right here, right, they snatch up that pepper. Give me that thing. Nikki, get over here. And crunches it. He just crunches one half of it and like hands it down to her. Go ahead, have your fill. And he's just eating it. Holy shit, that's hot. Holy shit, does anybody have any milk? Anybody? Anybody have any milk? He's like running around in circles now. He's like, Zoot Suit, my man, you gotta have some milk.
Does he have milk?
You do have a single bottle of milk from a local like a local tavern on the outskirts of Tumbletoes.
Oh yeah, he won't lie. He'll just be
Oh,
like,
wow.
well, right here.
All right, you hand him. Oh my God! Thank God! And he starts just like chugging the milk, and then Nikki is already just like 2 bites into this pepper. Hey, hand it over! Hand it over! It's just like jumping up, trying to get it. Hold on, bitch! He's drinking the milk first. Okay, there you go. They eventually calm down. Ha! We ate your pepper, and they both have milk mustaches now. Take that.
Okay. And, Mr. Zoot Suits, you should eat one too.
Wait, you have more? You lied to me?
It's my secret stash.
What? Hand over all your peppers.
Hand it over.
All right, it's the last one.
Hey, go rough
Sorry
them
for
up.
holding out.
Go rough them up, Zoot Suit. Get all their stash. They're not listening to me. Go, 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 go.
These are ones you want to handle lightly.
All right. And you are given a pepper of some spiciness. Spicy sort.
Well, what is
Eat
this
it.
for?
Eat it.
Well, all right, he eats it.
Yeah, it's pretty damn spicy. Give me a fortitude check. Or fortitude save.
Yeah.
I should put it on the radio again.
Champion rolls a 2 and he still passes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Like explodes in his mouth, and he just keeps talking. Very well then, we really should be on our way. We can't keep the boss waiting.
Right.
Yeah.
The family doesn't like it if we keep them waiting.
Now, are we in any kind of trouble for this? Any gestures to the 2 armored assassins they just took out, the Templars?
You're never in trouble when you're with the family, and you're part of the family now by extension of me being in it.
Okay.
Got a point.
This is more of a suggestion for maybe someone that could deal with like mechanical stuff. But is there any way we can salvage any like communication pieces from the armor? It seemed like you said, they had like a communication device. Just anything.
It would be like if you want to roll a crafting check on the actual armor itself to see what you might be able to salvage from it, that would be okay. There's also 2 guns that you guys haven't touched yet, arbacuses by the looks of it, that were kind of just like on the ground next to him, obviously.
Yeah, let's pick them up and take them with us while I ID it all.
You pick up the arbacus, and immediately spikes shoot out from the handle and stop you from grabbing it. Actually,
it's one of those.
Yes, it is one of those. Let me see. There's a 2d8 plus 1d. Yeah, it's you take roll. I just need to do that in 2d8 plus 2d4. You take this much damage as you try to pick up the gun.
God damn.
13 points.
God bless America. Do I get a reflex save at least?
No, you picked up the gun. The spikes go out. You're not supposed to.
Is there a crafting method to suppress that feature?
Well, you can certainly give me an Arcana, Religion, Magic roll, pretty much, Occultism, or a varied roll to see what might
nature?
be on the gun. Yeah, Nature would also, yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
better at that than me.
This gun seems to have the Authorized rune.
I have found a picture of Moon Planner right now.
We need that on credit cards.
I remember that episode.
Oh my god, yeah! Oh no.
Yeah, Moon Planner goes to pick it up and he's like pulls his spikes out of his hoof. Okay. This clearly has the authorized rune on it. We should not pick it up with our bare hooves.
Or any hooves, really. The Authorized rune is like, no, if you're not authorized to pick up this weapon, you will get hurt.
What about some tongues? Can we use tongues?
You can certainly try.
Or maybe it's linked to the armor that they were wearing.
I have
What
a
about
feeling
the
the armor may be the same way.
Nah.
What about the communication devices? What happens if somebody touches the helmet?
You
get
gotta
hydrochloric acid sprayed on your face.
You go to touch the helmet. You're taking a look at those. Touch the helmet. Same thing. Who's touching the helmet?
I merely suggested it.
You suggested it, but you said what happens.
Yeah, what happened? I said what happens. I didn't say I'm going to
Heck,
touch
did
the
say
helmet.
it's probably the same way.
Yeah. You could assume then that's the case. I mean, Sheriff probably is the one that's just... the Sheriff's probably the one that's just like, just as you got close to it and the spikes, so he's like, no, don't do that. There's a reason why nobody's got these guys' equipment out here in the waste for very, unless they know what they're doing.
I'm gonna throw a pebble at it.
Ding. It's a pebble.
Oh, okay. Well,
Curious how they're able to keep magic on their equipment going.
What about the ammunition that they were shooting? Can we find it?
You look for the ammunition. These things don't necessarily. I mean, like you actually look on their. I'd say like at the one of the snipers that's kind of been discarded. There's something in the chamber that's probably still open that they never got a chance to actually shoot. It's not. I mean, it's a bullet. It's supposed to go in, but you actually see there's just like clear band where almost this like powder seems to be like loaded, and it's definitely not gunpowder.
It's like they load these on the fly. Crushed aether stone. Some kind of concentrated shot mixture.
Yep, that's one of them. And then the one that's down on the ground seemed to have a slightly different bullet. That one actually seems to have like little fins that like would like if you looked at like a bullet that maybe they had on their person that tumbled out of like a thing that they were going to reload it with. That bullet seems to have like little bands effectively, like these little like metallic arms that open. And somebody give me a crafting check really quick.
Whoever's rolling, I'm going to assist.
Let's see.
I think we got
Ooh.
3 legendary crafters in this party, so we're not short of it.
All right. All of y'all, except for Wickerwind.
Oh, I gotta be blind.
Yeah, blind. Yep, still except for Wickerwind. Bellhop and Peck, you do get a little bit more maybe indicative use of this particular bullets type function. This one just like tries to scoop aether dust out of the air itself as it flies through the air before making contact.
Huh.
Kind of just like it's meant to spin and collect as much as it can before it hits.
Dirty bullet.
Kind of like a basilisk will.
Yeah, the dirty bullet, if you will. And also, additionally, I mean, with the arms, like those little metallic arms that are out to collect that stuff, seem to be the type that went through, like one of the types of bullets that went through quarter note.
Wait, so it scoops up aether dust in the air?
As it flies. That's one. That's
Can
one
Can
of
you
those.
imagine? Can you imagine one of these things on a larger scale? You could suffocate an entire army by depriving them of aether dust.
And that's when like sheriff is kind of like peeks up, and that's exactly what they do. Let me tell you.
We should try to get.
These ones are tamer by all respects. There are some of those folk that'll come out and just start dusting you.
We should try to get one of these to Dr. Shiro. She might be able to glean some knowledge from this.
That would be a thing for Shro. I need a reflex save to get some of those bullets out of the casings and stuff, though. Like,
all right, Cersei, would you mind helping?
Whatever you want me to do.
and then all the while, wrap it up, Nikki, and as they continue talking, they've mentioned his name. Wrap it up, Nikki and Righty, as they are named. Go over to a zoot suit, if you will, and they're just kind of like doing like a little team huddle up while you guys are doing all this stuff, and Stocks, just kind of seem to be like, all right, good work there, zoot suit. I knew that you were useful. You may be the new guy on the block, but let me tell you, I'm rooting for you, and I know that you are. The boss is gonna be really happy about this one.
Oh yes, he will.
Well,
we really should get back on time if we wanted to be the happiest.
Oh, of course. Hey, let's go stop by that same place where you got that milk. That'll be a good stop for the night here. Yeah, it's not too far out from here. And then he kind of thinks a little bit. Yeah, we'll stop by those. We'll stop by there, and maybe we'll make a stop by Oasis before we'll go talking to the boss. It'll be a very nice night for us. Yeah. And
are we allowed
Oasis.
to come too?
Hey, shut up! This is a private meeting.
What is Oasis known for?
So Oasis. You having been to Tumbletoes to some extent here would know Oasis is more or less like a tavern. Like one of the more I guess like a bar of sorts that's just like in Tumbletoes. A lot of people will go through there. It's pretty much like the tavern to go to if you're in Tumbletoes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's is it like, yeah, I'm trying to think, is it like fancy or is it like really rowdy?
It's fancy, and if you are of the persuasion, they have an entire back room dedicated to escort services. It's like a whole thing. It's like 2 in 1. It kind of depends on where you are. Regardless of where you are in the Oasis, or really most places in Tumbletoes, you will find casinos.
Oh.
It's the safest place we can be. Just get ready to be blinded constantly.
All right. Now, did you guys roll a reflex?
I think that's on you two.
Wickerwind.
Roll that reflex.
Yeah, somebody roll a reflex. Whoever's getting the bullets for Shro.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm gathering stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, Wickerwind, you're able to just like very carefully get 2 or 3 different, like 2 or 3 bullets from these particular different types, because there was like one with like a little band with some dust in it, and one that actually collected it from the air. You get both of these types of bullets and kind of like stash them away a little bit.
Oh, this would be good to look at later.
I'm imagining this is like a two-person job where one keeps touching the gun so the spikes go to them, where the other one extracts the bullet.
Yeah, pretty. And like they're not gonna stop you from doing that, because hey, if you want to stab yourself, by all means. Wrap It Up Nikki kind of goes behind you, dear, as you pick these up, and he's like, all right, you starts pushing into your back with like the gun a little bit,
Whoa.
Yeah, she like in your side, go, we're on our way, let's go, we got places to be, dear. And
yeah, we gotta get up to Sandy Leone.
And yeah, he's kind of like I was using the wrong accent there. This is supposed to be Nikki. Yeah,
Wait,
Nikki.
Sandy Loam?
Yes. Or
wait, Tumbletoes, you mean?
Tumbletoes. I get these. My first time here.
Look, hon, I don't care if this is your first time here, she says. You're gonna listen to us because I've been here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and then she just starts yapping. She's just like, besides, all of you here think that you're always top shit, blah, blah, blah. And she's going on and on and on. And once again, guy over there, wrap it up, Nikki. My God. like head on. I think he's got like a headache from it, right?
I don't think I'm particularly tough.
She doesn't listen to Mr. Righty over there. She's just kind of like, oh, all the, your friend sure thinks he's tough, that's for sure. And then, that's when Righty's over there like, shut the fuck up, Nikki. Oh, confidential, not supposed to.
Are you talking about another deer here?
I ain't talking about shit, hon. You're just gonna go downstairs. That's right, one step at a time. Come on.
Is Quarternote okay?
Quarternote is stabilized at the moment. He's breathing. He's breathing. He's just unconscious. His wound just doesn't seem to be easily closed. It's like whatever, whatever that may be, kind of just mogged him for a time. I mean, he is kind of small and a kid who just took a sniper bullet for 103 points of damage. So
a kid who drinks alcohol.
Yeah.
Peck is really looking at him during this, and it's like, please, can we move this on? We've got a gunshot victim here.
Yeah. There'll be more if you don't keep going, right? They're totally out of ammo. It's fucking funny.
You guys think that Wrap It Up Nikki is really short, or is Righty just really, really tall?
Wrap It Up Nikki's short here, so she's really short.
Okay.
He's definitely not short of words.
Didn't.
As you guys continue to go through, activate this right here. It doesn't take too long. I mean, it's already nearing on nighttime. Doesn't take too long before you guys get to what seem to be the outskirts of Tumbletoes. Some neon lights start to be shown, light stringing across the road as it kind of goes along. And the entire time, Wrap It Up Nikki is the one that actually has to work to keep up. She has very short legs, of course. Of all things. But eventually, you guys kind of see the blinking sign of some cafe that's just right over there. And Righty just kind of points, all right. This is where we're staying for the night, huh? All of you lot, we're gonna keep some eyes on you. I hope you have enough bolts to keep to get yourselves a room, because we're certainly not gonna pay for it.
Can you explain to me what this Obab Gape is?
Yeah, it's just the cafe, outside
Then
the
why did they
Tumbletoes.
spell it like that?
What's
an Obab?
She kind of like looks up. Must be old clockwork speak. Binary is what they call it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Clockwork language. I do not know the. Okay.
Yeah, they speak in, what is it, Nikki? They speak in dial-up! Whatever the hell that is! You know, you guys open the door, and it's not like a lively cafe. The door's open. It seems to be like, you know, there's a bunch of advertisements, propaganda posters. It's kind of like a broken, dilapidated building. However, there is a singular slot machine over there in the corner, along with what seems to be some empty tables. There seems to be some straw and hay on the ground where, namely meant to just soak up some of the blood that's just been on it, or, you know, has been there for a very long time. And of course, somebody behind the bar, at least you think it's somebody before, like, you know, like turning around, it just seems to be some kind of like automaton that's like slightly broken, and all you see is like all you see is this like round robot with Fortuna's face on it that just kind of like looks towards you, and seems to you know, give you guys a greeting. Let's hear it, Fortunatron.
Hang on, I gotta get my fucking voice changer. Oh, god damn it, you put me on the spot. Loading, it's loading.
Yeah, it's
loading.
Yeah, you just see a
processing.
You just see a loading bar on the circular. It just says loading response.
Processing.
There it
Well,
is.
howdy, partners.
Hello, Fortuna.
Fortuna?
Juna?
You're a familiar face.
I don't think we have met before.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not you, but another Fortuna. I heard there's a lot of you still out there.
Ah, yes, Golden Protect the best, isn't it?
It sure is.
Wait, so this is like a full-on fortune teller?
No, it's not a fortune teller model or anything. This Anon, for your information, this is a bar bot. Function to run the bar. Like, that's what it does. It's an automaton.
What can I get you?
Yep.
What do you serve?
Eggnog.
Eggnog. Okay, that's
Seltzer.
what. Wait, what do we serve apart from sarsaparilla,
You serve like 5 different kinds of sarsaparilla surprise, including sarsaparilla zero, which technically is like one of the more rare things in this particular part, so that'll be the most expensive at 50 bolts. Kind of goes down from there. You have your classic alcohols, bourbon, vodkas.
Bourbon. Yeah, sarsaparilla. I could offer you some. I could offer you some spilk if you'd like.
Bilk.
Yeah,
Oh, my
it's sarsaparilla mixed with milk.
This place did, this place did say they had some milk here, right? Like, you know, that guy did give you milk and said it's from this outskirts little cafe.
I guess that would be this universe's version of White Russian.
Spilk.
The spilk.
No, we're only 2 steps away from a paralyzer. You never heard of this drink?
Wait. Sorry. What I faced out?
Well, if you're going to make spilk, you're only 2 steps away from a paralyzer.
What's that?
Surely
it's
your
not in my
data bank
database.
have paralyzer in that.
It may not be in my databanks. Please explain.
Okay. So you see that spilk?
Yes.
1 shot coffee liqueur, 1 shot vodka. And that is a paralyzer into that glass.
Copy liqueur. What? What's a copy liqueur?
This bar sucks.
Fine. Look.
Hold on. Give her a chance. This is still Fortuna.
What do you mean by that?
What, you do not have a coffee liqueur?
Coffee.
Yeah. Yes.
Coffee.
That's the accent.
Coffee.
Alfie.
Coffee.
Right.
Says Balcony Blitz in the back.
You need to work on your speech impediment, sister. But yeah, sure, coffee.
You
Coffee,
need to adjust your hearing ears.
All right,
I have none.
Sorry, let's not be rude. This is still Fortuna.
What? She's being rude to me, saying my I have a speech impediment. My speech is good. You can hear me. She can hear me. There's no
okay,
problem.
It's okay. We're guests here. Let's not
Hold on.
overstay our welcome.
Yeah, wrap it,
Victor.
wrap it up. Nikki's just kind of going, like, is already snuck behind the bar and is like looking behind the thing. Oh, that would explain it. Her honesty, her honesty sensors are all the way up. She's being as honest as she can be. Let me just turn that down. There it is.
Don't touch this robot butt.
So yeah, we do not serve milk here, and we don't serve any drinks at all. In fact, we do not. We are a pet store.
What kind of pets do you have for sale?
Well, all sorts of pets like parrots and bunch of squirrels.
I want a black widow.
Yeah, but we do not have a black widow. We definitely do not have a black widow.
Do you have a parrot that's a champion spelling bee?
Yes, of course we do.
Oh, I'll take 12.
Okay, crafting check.
The bot
So
goes
she's-
to get this shit, apparently.
While she's gone, Cersei's gonna look behind the counter for coffee liqueur and vodka.
Alright, you look behind the counter.
Is
Yeah,
there those two things?
You have, give me a D100. Let's see your luck here.
Okie doke.
Higher's better.
Roll 100, roll 100, roll 100. Not bad.
All right. Yeah. No, you see like 1/2 bottle of the cafe liqueur back there, and definitely the other thing that you needed. I didn't hear. I knew it was an alcohol.
Vodka.
Yeah, 100%. That's there. Like
Yeah, there's always gonna be vodka.
it was the cafe liqueur that I was like, maybe not. You know.
Is there a glass of spilk?
Yeah, you do see something labeled Spilk.
Well, if she does not know how to make it, I do. She's gonna take her spilk and throw the shots of liquor in there.
Yeah, you start doing that, and you kind of like use the last of it to make that little liqueur. By the time Bot comes back, Wrap It Up Nikki is just like, all right, that's enough. All right, hang on a little bit more. Adjust this setting here. And Wrapping Up Nikki's pretty much putting her honesty back to midline, so it's not like 100%. And then, like, this lady with a broom comes back out and is just like, hey, get away from my bot! And she's like beating, like Wrap It Up Nikki, like a little broom. Get out of here! What are you doing? And a pink, curly-haired mare kind of comes out of the place to kind of like see you guys. I didn't even hear you guys get in here.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hi. Welcome to my cafe. Dang it! Did my bell stop ringing? I'm sorry. And she's already see that you got like a drink there. Don't worry about paying the bot. That's on the house. It's just.
Okay.
Oh, no. Please, we insist. We're gonna
No.
good customers over here.
Mr. Panther. No, she insists.
We have
we are guests here, okay?
Is.
All right.
Oh, okay. She's just a little confused, but she's just saying okay.
I tell you
jumps
what, Miss,
in. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I tell you what, Miss. Since that drink's on the house, I'll buy a top shelf one for full price.
Oh, you're very kind. I can give you that bottle if you'd be able to help me out with something. I've kind of fallen behind on well, we've ran out of milk or spilk.
Ran out of spilk, you say?
Well, I had some under here. And she like looks under. Oh, and she sees the bottle that's up next to you, Sarsaparilla. Well, I guess that was the last of it. Yeah, there's some people that come in from Tumbletoes. They, like to, well, they hassle me for the stuff because I'm one of the only people around that kind of has it. Everybody likes it. That's how we keep running out here. But my partner hasn't come back for a good long while. He went down to Sandy Loam, but we you see, he's usually the person who helps me out, gets bottles of this stuff. If you guys would be able to help me, I'd give you some top shelf.
Out of character, this is a flashback to, I think, session 7 that started off a dark ending for Moon Planner. We go into a bar, we try to help out, and someone gets tortured.
Yeah. Par for the course for us, I think.
Don't think of the negative. Come on.
Yeah,
It's
you're
a
right.
it's a nice lady.
Where did you say your partner went to?
He went down to Sandy Loam, but he hasn't come back since.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh.
Peck kind of like slaps Moon Planner's back, like, yeah, it's it's obvious what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, offer's still up.
We'll help you any way we can.
So what are we
Obviously.
supposed to do?
I just need your help. Well, you gotta milk her. That's how you get spilk, right?
Do you have some livestock that needs to be milked?
Yep, old Bessie, right in the back. She just needs somebody to pet her while you do the thing, and she get a little feisty sometimes. I just can't do it alone.
Oh,
How
yeah,
many-
sure, we can do that.
How many people do you need for this?
Well, we really only need like 2. And truth be told, and she kind of like looks at Sarsaparilla and Moon Planner, she really is the calmest around bat ponies. I think she's a little racist.
You don't say.
What?
Wait, is she a bat pony too?
She herself is a bat pony, a leather wing.
Oh, she's a pink bat pony.
A pink bat pony.
Or Ryan would be in love with her.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, Moon Planner will say, yeah, by all means. I haven't had a chance to work with animals in quite a while, but I love doing that.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, the rest of you guys, don't touch the knobs in the back of my bot, she says, like, more looking at Nikki than anything, who's going like, what? Giving those sort of arms. She'll help you out if you need. If you guys want to follow me right over here, I'll go introduce you to Bessie.
Oh, wait, ma'am, one more thing. Do you know anyone who could help us treat a Templar wound?
Oh, yeah.
Right!
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt before.
yeah.
Oh, that was actually more important, sorry.
Yeah, like...
Well, by the way, we have our friend
we have
who's
a
being
gunshot
gunshot.
victim.
By the way, we have a child who's about to die.
Yeah, exactly. It's like she, oh, my lords, that, I don't have anything, I'm afraid, but, and she kind of, like, thinks a little bit, those Templars, they're nasty, she says, shaking her head. Ugh, they use all those weird weapons. I really wish they didn't, but I suppose that's why they don't really like Tumbletoes. I know that they have things for it. They have to deal with all these guys all the time. That's why we kind of stick around Tumbletoes. We don't like those Templars.
Well, I tell you what, Peck, here, take this. And Moon Planner's going to pull out all 12 elixirs of lives that he prepared for today. It's like, just pour these down his gullet. If he vomits, that's okay. He should still get the healing even if the liquid comes back up. Just give him all of these if he needs them.
Of course, it's kind of you.
Brute
Thank you, Moon
force.
Planner.
Huh.
Alright.
My bigger concern, though, is whatever is affecting him. We really need to get that out of him.
Yeah, the whatever they make up in Tumbletoes, like I said, they're known for their alchemical things. Alchemists everywhere go up there, and that's, I mean, the best things to deal with what the Templars do. They know how to do it. She gives you a
What's our
big old thumbs up.
I'm sure this was covered, but what's our travel time to Tumbletoes?
You guys can probably get there, within the next day. Like, take a long rest, and you have like the next day to get there.
Okay.
You guys are like literally just kind of on the outskirts right now, which is why you're all, like, if you look in the distance on this particular image that we're on, you can see the large buildings in the distance.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the elixir should keep him stabilized and hopefully help him feel better until we can get him fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
So-
She will go tend to him.
Wonderful. Still going to Bessie in the back, yeah?
Yeah, still going to Bessie.
All right, Sarsaparilla and Moon Planner. Jenna takes you over to what looks to be like a pretty big barn of sorts. It's somewhat dilapidated a little bit, and she just kind of like looks in. All right, just remember, Bessie is a little sensitive, so no loud screaming or wild motions or anything like that. She'll go haywire, and we don't want that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And she holds open the door for you, Sarsaparilla and Moon Planner, to like go in, and then follows behind you guys. As you guys go in, yeah.
Moon Planner wants to sense motive
Go for
on Pink Pony here, making sure she's not walking us into an ambush.
Of course. I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Yeah.
All right, no, she seems like she's legitimately giving you like, hey, this is how to handle the thing. This is how it's done, and as she, goes into the door with you, she closes the door behind. She seems to be looking for the light switch. Okay. And, she flips a switch. The lights start turning on. There, kind of snoozing in front of you, is the biggest spider you have ever seen.
Cersei, take a deep breath and just back out very slowly.
Sorry, wait, what?
You turned on all the lights. All the lights came on, and there, snoozing in front of you, Cersei, is the biggest spider you have ever seen.
No, don't. Just back out slowly. I'll take care of it. Just keep an eye out.
I think a will save to scream or not.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's pretty appropriate.
She, for a second, seems to be holding, but then sort of get out of here.
Yeah, Moon Planner's gonna pounce on her to cover her mouth.
Yeah, you pounce on her. Like, stop. Like, the spider, it's enough to wake the spider up, and it starts to move.
It's like, Mel, would you excuse us for just a moment? I'm just gonna help my friend get some fresh air. It's a little too cramped in here for her.
Oh my goodness!
She spits out the spilk shit she's been.
You're cutting out a little bit because you're clipping your mic fresh.
Yeah. Spider milk.
You know what? There's all kinds of weird bodily fluids that we consume. Spider milk is probably not the weirdest one.
That doesn't help.
Milk would be out here to begin with. I was kind of curious where it was from. This is kind of hilarious.
You close the door behind you as the spider wakes up, looking a little startled at the eeing that's happening around it.
You know what's really funny? Since Rash's mic is clipping, you could say that she's screaming at hypersonic fucking ultrasound.
That's like what you guys are hearing from the bar as Moon Planner and Cersei get out of the bar.
Hey, look at all these glasses exploding. I wonder why.
Yeah. What happens? Do I leave? What's happening?
Yeah, Moon Planner said that he took you outside. Like, can you give us a moment, please? And then close the door, outside the barn.
That way,
you guys look like you've seen a ghost.
Worse. It is worse than ghosts.
Huh.
Well, I tell you what, Cersei, just get
in there.
Just get some fresh air. I'm good with animals. All right, we'll get some top shelf liquor.
It's not an animal.
Of course it is.
We
dealt with giant spiders up in Bleakburn. We collected their eggs. Well, you weren't there, but I did.
She had like a spider egg. She's gagging.
Just
That is so gross.
just keep your ear to the ground. I'll take care of this. Everything's gonna work out just fine. Okay? And he gives her 2 firm pats on the back.
I have to take care. She walks over to the sink and just pours out her fucking glass into the sink.
Hey, Sarcy, come over here and enjoy a glass of milk with me. This is
No,
delicious.
no. Actually, I think I have an appointment. Actually, she just fucking walks out. I think I have really something important. Actually, to
More
see
for
you.
me.
Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. It is. I don't have the right to tell you.
Quenched.
Moonplanet, I take it you return to the barn at some point?
Moonplanet returns to the barn when Sarsaparilla walks off.
I leave.
you return to the barn, and she is just giving this spider. She's reading the spider like a storybook. The storybook on the outside, of course, labeled Zigger Beans. It seems to be a very nice little storybook.
Oh my god.
Damn.
It's a story about some beans. It's a very nice story. And dancing mice. It's the whole 9 yards, yeah. And,
Docs, please look away. Get him out of here.
But she kind of closes the book as you enter Moonplanet, and she's like, "Oh, you're back. I had to calm her down a little bit. Was your friend okay?"
I am so sorry about that. My friend had a bit of a sensitive stomach. She was feeling queasy, and we didn't want to upset old Bessie. So she decided to head out, but I'm here to help.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfectly acceptable. You know, I was just afraid she'd never seen a milking spider before.
I must admit, I've never seen a milking spider before, but I've dealt with large spiders before in the past, and I've never been around one that's domesticated, so I'm interested in learning.
Oh, yes. All right. So, give me a survival check, I guess. You know, they're milking things, or...
Yeah.
I feel like that would be an applicable check here. Nice. Yeah, 31 is more than enough to... Especially with her extra guidance, right? Like, okay, and here is where you milk the milk. Yes, right there. In a place that I'm not gonna describe because I don't know where you'd put udders on a spider.
Well, here's the thing. If we're like collecting the spider silk from the back end, that's a type of milking. If we're collecting the venom, which would be an actual liquid, that's another type of milking. So what are we collecting?
She shows you the fangs on the front, you know, like there's like a couple sets of them, and she points out the one, like a specific one. She's like, this is the one you use to get the spilk, not these ones. These ones are venomous, very highly toxic. Don't want to drink that, you'll die.
Understood.
Man, I was actually expecting the spider to just have udders for some reason.
Mutated spider with udder. Picturing that down.
No. No, I wish I had one of those. Those are very productive spiders.
Okay, so yeah, Moonplaner goes to work.
All right, and you get yourself several buckets of spilk. You help her out. And it only really takes you like a good half an hour or so. I mean, like, you're really good at this. And she compliments you over and over. She's just like, my goodness, you put my partner to shame out there. maybe we should have gone into business together, you know, like that kind of thing. She's just, you know, chit-chatting back and forth. Like that kind of stuff. By partner, it doesn't seem like it's like her significant other. It's literally just like business partner is what she seems to be referring to.
Gotcha.
It makes things significantly less sad.
Moonplaner's thinking to himself, it's actually good that she hasn't encountered her partner yet, because that probably would have been Thinkpone.
Mm-hmm.
Moonplaner's going to ask her if he could milk the poison, because they have a group of scientists that would like to analyze it.
Oh, are they up in Tumbletoes?
No, it's actually us.
Oh, I didn't take you as scientists.
Oh, we have all kinds of crazy talents. Musicians, writers, explorers.
I thought you were just a courier group on account of that you had a deer with you. We have some couriers around here. They deliver things to and fro for Tumbletoes.
Oh, well, you know how dangerous it can be out here. You have to have all kinds of people to go with you.
All right. Well, feel free. Here's she gives you a little jar to milk it with, and you get yourself some spider venom.
All right.
Eventually, Lady and Moon Planner and several buckets of spilk get returned back to the bar, and you guys who have been dealing with Fortunatron up here, like the bar bot. I mean, the two mob looking people over there, Righty and Wrap It Up Nikki, seem to have just gotten fucking sloshed on the job.
Do you guys want to hear a funny joke?
Hi, yeah, hon, give me your best shot.
What did the ocean say to the beach?
What the fuck is an ocean?
Nothing, it just waved.
What the hell? What kind of joke is that? Did we pay for this, Righty? And Righty looks over, he's just like, Nikki, it's a joke. Shut the fuck up.
You know, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
And Righty just gives like the bar bot like the really like just stare, like he's thinking about it for a second though, and then he kind of smiles. His dame's funny. Shut up, Nikki. She's great. The rest of you guys may have been given your drinks, but you're also very high leveled, and a couple drinks is not going to slosh you. But yeah, like I said,
Unless we want to, of course.
unless you really want to, but at that point you have to drink a lot. It is one of the negative things about being a high level adventurer. You have a very high alcohol tolerance.
Peck's whispering to Moon Planner. I noticed something a little weird. I don't know if you picked up on it. Don't you think it's a little strange that she didn't realize that there's been an attack? We sent out that signal and everything, right? I think you may be muted.
No, I'm not muted. Moon Planner stays quiet for a second to think about that. Excuse me, Miss Pink. I never got your name.
Hi, my name's Barbell.
Hi, Barbell. Did you hear a radio signal recently?
Oh.
Something that was like an emergency signal that went out everywhere?
I mean, I heard something like that. I thought that was just those latchkey kids out there playing a prank or something.
Hmm.
And then this
Did
is
you
like, yeah, like she says latchkey kids, and then I guess you see like quarter notes stir a little bit at that, where we have them.
I don't know what latchkey means.
Well, I'm just saying you see quarter notes stir at the mention of, she mentioned latchkey kids, whoever that is.
Who are the latchkey kids?
Oh, I mean, they like to think that they're really secretive or something, but just a bunch of runaways and kids without parents. They kind of find their way out into the wasteland, and I don't know how, but they become really good at inventing.
Night looks down, looks at Moon Planner. Kinda, explains a bit.
Anyways, I kind of just thought that there was some kind of prank for that going on. He gives a little bit of a shrug.
Well, we heard that emergency broadcast too, and it sounded really serious.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. I don't know if you got a good listen to it, but it was about an abomination, some kind of monster that's able to disguise itself as anything and anyone you might know. Acts like them, sounds like them, has memories just like them. But it's a horrible monster that just kills and eats. That's somewhere out there.
Sounds like the kind of thing that those Gobbo Raiders out there make.
Maybe. But just in case that turns out to be true, if your partner does manage to come back, maybe just be careful.
Okay. For sure. Well, here's your top shelf, and she gives you guys the top shelf. And gosh, you got me so much of this book today. Feel free, no charge in the rooms. There's plenty upstairs. Feel free to go rest. You guys have been, amazing. You're definitely a lot more you're definitely a lot more polite than my usual clientele. And she gives a little look over in the direction of Nikki and Righty, who are just in a joke war with the bot right now.
Well, good manners don't cost much. Speaking of, would you be interested to trade?
Of course.
Yeah. We got some food wares here that you might be interested in. Moon Planner's going to pull out some of the fruit roll-ups. And he says, let's see. These are made from some rare fruits that are way out east. Way out there past the Cool Cat station.
Oh,
and,
wow.
we managed to put these together, and they've actually been a big hit. If you want to, take some of these for yourself or sell them to your patrons that come through, they got a real good kick to them, and might help you sell some milk along with it.
Of course.
You should probably sample one right now.
Oh yeah, by all means. And Moon Planner will take out his dagger, cut off a corner, try some.
All right, I'll take your word for it. And she kind of nibbles on it a little bit. Oh wow, that's got some tang to it.
Heck, visibly relaxes.
Okay, that's good.
And she kind of looks. Well, trade's a trade. What do you want from me?
I'd say for these 5 strips right here, 20 bolts.
Now that sounds like a deal with me. She takes out 20 bolts, slides it across the thing. You guys give her a couple of these ingredients and made things. Done deal.
Hey,
please, by all means, share these with your customers and, have a little bit with you every day. They're very nutritious, good for the lungs.
Make sure your partner tries that too if he comes back.
Absolutely.
Make sure everybody tries it.
Man, you guys are talking about this like it's got some sort of addictant in it. You'd think that it has Abyssium or something.
Oh, no, not at all. We're really eager to share the good things that we found.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to let him try.
All right.
And you guys are led up into the room. To get your long rest. I'll go ahead and push your bed icons. How about that?
I just need to find out where I put my rations. There they are.
Yep. All right, let me find your beds. Where's the beds? There it is. Boom. Now, mind you, the 2 people who were supposed to be on lookout for you guys were sloshed as hell, which leaves it up to Zoot Suit to be on watch, technically.
Oh, Peck's staying up. She's
Peck, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
still outside of the place.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Well, I mean, you guys are free to stay, keep watch. I doubt Stocks is stopping you. I'm just saying, out of the goons of 3 that were there, he's kind of the one that's left to apparently be on watch, right?
Oh, real quick, what was the innkeeper's name? Bell what?
Barbell.
Barbell, thank you.
I know, creative name, right?
I'm going to spell Bell the fancy way.
Yeah. And, morning eventually comes. Namely, the thing that awakens you is just, the yell of what sounds to be Mr. Righty. Oh, no. Zoot! Come here, boy! Oh, there you are.
Boy!
Yeah. Okay, thank God you're still awake. I thought, we passed out. Are they still here?
Who is we, or they, I should say?
The guys! These guys! And he looks for his wanted poster. Moonflinter still has his wanted poster. The guys that we came for! Are they still here, Zoot Suit? Triple? He's dead, Jim.
I can't believe 777s is fucking dead.
Oh shit!
The riot's
Sorry,
got
I forgot. I forgot I'm on push to talk. Real quick, can I ask actually? Do you mind if I do a perception check real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to get a lay of the land here, because I've been having a bit of trouble following this out of character.
Oh yeah, go for it. So effectively, like wrap it up, Nikki and Righty.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to go after the people on those wanted posters. Apparently, the boss wanted them. You guys found him. You guys found him in that tavern. You brought him over here. The idea was, hey, we're gonna sleep here for the night, and then we're gonna go into Tumbletoes. They're bringing you to the boss, more or less, right? And wrap it up, Nikki and Righty kind of got fucking sloshed last night, and so they woke up freaked out and were like, "Suit, you watched them, right? They didn't leave, right?"
Okay, I got you now. Yeah, okay. So in that case, yes, of course he's gonna say they're still here.
Okay. And oh, thank God. Oh, the boss isn't gonna send out a hit on us. Oh, that's good. And he kind of like looks around. Yeah.
I was just wanting to actually ask, what can I share with my party about the boss?
Well, I guess through those of the party who are staying up, stay up through the night and what you were shared. I
was gonna have a chat with Stocks because I'm curious what the fuck happened to him.
Yeah.
As was I.
Yeah. Let's
my partner for this mission.
That would be the wake up sequence there. So let's reverse back a little bit then. Obviously you guys are kind of like awake in the night. Nobody's stopping you from doing that, and Source Brother kind of needs somebody to talk to after giant spider encounter. So
I'm not going back in there. Sorry.
It's me, Stocks.
Okay, I was wondering if I was confused and I just maybe zebras look the same to me.
I thought maybe you bumped your head.
When I first encountered you, you were all covered up, and as you know, I can't recognize faces that well.
Stocks, what happened to you? We've been wondering where you were.
I have no idea how I survived what came over me, but essentially, after that train exploded, I thought that you were all dead. I really
Did you get sent by the blow up?
I was sent far away, but I had encountered this terrible creature that could replicate anything else. It was only until recently that I realized that this thing had been released on this entire area.
Oh my God.
When did they split off exactly?
When the bus exploded.
When the bus exploded.
Wait, so he was in the bus with us when that happened?
Yeah, it just got got blown off.
So, but he was one of the people in the back section that got flinged away into the distance.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, he's higher leveled, so it's not like he just vaporized like a lot of them did.
It's just, I was searching everywhere for you. I couldn't find you. I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to tell.
To be fair, I was in a completely different part of the train. At this point, I had tried to isolate Thingpone.
Oh, I'm just glad I didn't have to tell Amden that I lost another partner.
Glad you're okay, Stock.
That being said, I can tell you this about the boss. He represents what seems to be the best thing that they have, the closest thing that they have to law and order in this area.
You also know an additional little bit here, Stocks, if you wish to give it. You can find the boss at a place called Pharaoh's Curse.
Alright, he'd inform them about that. But yeah, he'd basically say that his thinking is that, like, it's not like there's any actual Bannermanes chapters he can find out here. He just found these guys. And he explains that more or less, like, after he had done that, he had wandered around thinking he was just going to die. His eye's missing because Thingpone basically took his eye. And
so he's got an eye patch or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, he
punished Stocks.
No,
yes.
Man.
Unfortunately, my first encounter with that thing was it invading my eye. He says, like, lifting the eye patch up to reveal its, like, terrifying looking hole underneath.
Oh.
My only choice was to rip it out.
Jeez.
Can a regenerate help with that?
Potentially, but frankly, I had given up on that a long time ago. I had joined the family because, like I said, they're the closest thing that people had around here to a body of ponies that could actually enforce some semblance of the law. It's their version of the law, and it's somewhat twisted. But really, I'll just take whatever I can get. They seem to help people stay safe.
Got very interesting company with you.
They're definitely not all good eggs.
Definitely not your type either.
Sometimes you just have to work with what you have. That being said, I'm overjoyed to see you all again. Perhaps you can actually make a change in this place. I've had some time to get acquainted with the people here, and I've actually grown to care about them. So it would help me at the very least.
Definitely keep the suit on.
It's very
I haven't
admirable
had
of
a
you, Sims.
family ever since. I haven't had anything like a family ever since. I'm suddenly blanking on the name. Holbeck. Yeah.
Holbeck. You assimilated pretty fast, but this is a pretty terrorizing place to be. Are you gonna stay here?
I don't think we have much of a choice.
We are working towards a solution. We have a doctor who's a ghost working in the Magnificent Mansion, Dr. Ingrid Shrill.
Long story.
Long story, but the short version is we're gathering relics of Crucible, bits of machinery, documents, chemicals, things that we can bring to her so she can try to find a way to cure this aether dust in her lungs. She knows of the disease and was part of a research team trying to find a cure centuries ago. And that was the place in the shack where we first encountered Thingpone with the cats.
We are bound by duty to destroy this thing. If it gets out.
If it gets out, then
Well, can you imagine what would happen?
We're not quite sure if it can get out. On account of I don't know. Do you know about the dust in the air?
I am aware of this, he says.
So we're not sure if that applies to this thing as well or not.
I don't know. I just have a terrible feeling about this.
Oh yeah, this is all pretty terrible.
Oh, it is the worst.
We have stepped in a very deep puddle.
What I'm saying is, if the what was it? I've also said, if the what is the revolution that Cher is leading? I'm sorry.
Threadrippers.
The Threadrippers. Yeah, how did I forget that? If the Threadrippers come in here and they find out about this, they could escalate this to the worst possible scenario.
Well, if the Threadrippers did come here, they'd be in the same situation we're in. We can't breathe fresh air until this stuff gets out of our lungs. They would be stuck here, or they would die as soon as they leave.
But if they found out about this and they survived, or got through and told the rest of their friends, they at the very least could potentially share some of the information. Even if they don't make another Thingpone, the knowledge of such a beast could be terrifying in the imagination of Cher.
Can you imagine an undead version of that thing?
Don't put the ideas into the heads of the gods who are listening. Listen, Stux, we're just glad to see you again, I think.
Yeah.
We are very worried.
To be honest, I am as well. For the first time, you all were the closest thing I had to a family.
Oh, one other question. I know this is sort of tangential to what we're talking about. We've been looking for a device, something like it unlocks things, certain technology. What was it called again? A C something?
Slicer.
C slicer.
I see.
You don't
You're after
suppose you're...
what my boss is after.
Oh,
That slicer is the property of the boss.
so he had one?
Well, he wanted to have one. Unfortunately, we have a bit of an issue going on. See, someone was supposed to deliver it. One of those deer, the festive deer, if I recall. Unfortunately, he did not deliver it to the boss. He delivered it to someone else. And we have no idea who it could possibly be because he's not telling us.
Are you talking about Crazy Steer?
Oh yes, I believe that was his name, and to be honest, it's a pretty fitting one.
What do you mean fitting? Do you see him?
Just wait, he says with a grin.
Where is he? Is he okay? I got a letter about him.
Well, potentially you could be exactly what we need, Balcony Blitz. I almost forgot that you worked with him. All right.
Well, you're getting your deer is mixed up. This one's not the balcony. This is WW, not BB.
Oh, and then he sees like the blue in his fur, and he's like, "Sorry." Maybe he was like under the shade or something, or he just heard the voice, and then just turned and saw the face and couldn't recognize it.
Now, Stockades. Funny thing is like, you yourself, and for that matter, Wrap It Up, Nikki, and Righty, all three of you guys, have not technically been allowed to really get close to a lot of that, I guess, like the higher level family stuff of the family. Like, you guys are goons, that's for sure. And you're part of this grander scope of it. But in terms of things like, you know, they wouldn't have let you in the room with this particular individual. You would have, however, heard the name by for sure. Like,
okay, maybe he I was thinking he might have at least heard a story with how explosive that character's character.
Oh
is,
yeah. There's 100% stories floating around the family. It's just like this guy's got 20 teeth and all that stuff, and like his horns grow indiscriminately. Like, misinformation along with information, right? Like actual information.
Yeah.
You kind of have to sort through it.
Yeah, maybe he'd be like, to be honest, I'm somewhat excited. I've been wanting to see this individual myself.
Wait, you're looking for him and you haven't even met him?
Well, I guess going off of what Meemly said, he hasn't even seen him yet. They're not letting him see him.
Yep.
It's that secretive to the family. But he can now go up to his superiors and say, hey, listen, we got someone who can help them. Like, who can actually move the situation forward, because what our current methods are not working.
Ah, I see.
Balcony Blitz is just like, he's looking a little worried. He looks at you, Wickerwind, and he's just like, oh no, I don't think they're trying. I don't think they've tried to sing to him.
How would they know? No
It's
one knows our traditions.
It's obvious, isn't it? He's a deer. You sing with the deer.
That message must not have gotten all the way across the pond yet.
Darn it, we gotta make sure to deliver all those messages then next time.
Oh, I'm worried for him. I really am.
Yeah, and kind of like nods. Well, we'll get him back into the gang.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna love him. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah,
he'll be
100.
one with the gang.
You'll love him.
Well, what should we do? You go meet with the boss, or we do find these crazy steers?
Well,
I mean, they're in the same place, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like apparently these higher level family members are, kind of the ones that are keeping him to some extent.
I'm curious. Well, here's the thing: Stocks is himself high level, so he at the very least would have proved that he's a very valuable asset. Do you think he could use that, or use some kind of diplomacy check to just get them directly with them?
I feel like you have
get an
more.
audience.
You have more of an audience, with on account of that.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, like, as disconnected as like the actual like blood family members on the top are apparently, like even Nikki and Righty over here, like like the fact that you're on with them, because for some reason, the boss, as they would say, really is really okay with you showing up at his place and having a discussion with him at any time. So the closer we are to you, the closer we are to the boss.
Oh, so is it at this point, or do we just know that the boss likes them?
The boss likes you, Stocks, for some reason.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. I mistakenly thought you were talking about the party for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna say, like, hey, let's just cut to the chase. Maybe we can I'm sorry, I should actually be in character. Listen, I have an asset here that might be of your use, as the boss would say. I think I would like to request a direct audience with him.
Yeah.
What end?
Yep.
No, he's explaining this to them.
To Ratty and Nikki?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
we were still at night having a conversation with each other.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought we had moved on. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Move back. Retcon that. Okay. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
But yeah, Moon Planner will ask you after listening to everything to what end.
Oh. Okay. Maybe you'd go back and just say, well, once we find out what Crazy Steer knows, so he'd be going back to the plan, I guess, of just go to talk to somebody to go to Crazy Steer, and he'd say, well, he'll lead us to the slicer, or at least a lead on the slicer, so, like, because we'll know who we delivered it to.
Well, I'll tell you what, Stocks. Keep the origin story of this to yourself. Don't share this with the boss. But we actually have a slicer with us, and with a 3 slicer.
So, oh, sorry, go on.
You could go up to the boss and say, "Hey, boss, captured these guys on the road. They had a slicer with them." I'm sure the boss would be very impressed. Maybe that would be enough to get an audience with Crazy Steer.
Now, hang on a second. What level is this slicer that Crazy Steer was delivering, though? Because if we have a lower level one, is not going to care about it.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe not that one
could
perfectly, but it would be a slicer that the boss wants.
Memely, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but what Stocks would probably say is, this boss is not like Buckback. He actually has some amount of reason. Getting, like, actually in favor with him and just being honest about the situation might be beneficial to us. I know that not all of the characters in this organization are good, but the boss certainly is. And you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, Memely.
It's run by a family, and they do things in the interest of the family. If
This
people
seems
cross,
very omerta.
yeah, if people cross the family, then we have a problem. So
Okay, yeah, so maybe he wouldn't give that much of a glowing review. I'm basing this off of some of the source material. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Just think
right.
Italian mob boss.
Okay,
That's pretty
I'm
much
getting
where we're at.
I'm getting a better picture here. I guess maybe his argument would be instead. His argument might instead be that while we don't want to, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem. I'm trying to think of a way he'd say it, but, like, it doesn't seem like it would be in our best interests to make an enemy of the family right now, because what can happen is if I'm like, oh, let's bring these guys in, they're bad guys actually, the less savory members of the family can just take advantage of that and say, like, oh, he's betraying us.
Pretty much what you're saying. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah, like, if we fuck with them, someone's gonna find out, and even if they don't find out, certain members of the family will find out, and they'll be like, I can use this to my advantage. A bunch of high-level people are here, and I can either glorify them to my end or vilify them to my end.
To return to the question, though, about the Sea Slicer, do you know what level they were looking for?
You know that what they were delivering was called a platinum slicer.
Yeah, that's all he'd know.
Of course.
Of course.
Hmm.
Well,
The slicer that we have, what level is it? Do we know? No, yeah, but do we know the actual nickname of it?
It's a
I
sea
think
slicer.
it's just 2.
Yeah, Sea Slicer 2.
Definitely not a platinum one, though.
Yeah, let me see my technical name here just to make sure I'm giving you the right one.
Probably like level 5 or
Yes.
whatever.
It's called a Sea Slicer Platinum. That's what was being delivered.
Yeah, but what about ours? So,
We have a 2.
Is ours gold? It's
No.
is a
You're,
gold or something? No.
Yours is just some kind of like brass clockwork. Like it's not
Yeah.
like anything.
Ours isn't bestowed a name.
No. What's up, Moonplaner?
Ours was bestowed a name. It's the Ice Pick.
Oh yeah. And, like the team that made it nomered the model the Ice Pick. Yes, sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought that was the whole that was all Sea Slicers. Sorry.
Nah, so like effectively what Ingrid Stroh had kind of told you guys last session was like, and if you're in North Party too, same sort of deal, but with those guys is like, the teams who made these little security devices to get past clockwork security and all that stuff, there was a lot of teams for this kind of thing, and they all like tried to they had to present these to the class to some extent and give their theses and blah blah blah. And so they might have all had a certain level association with them, but each little team like may have assigned their particular versions of it, some fancy name just to, just to call it. So there's like a lot of different names for them, but they all have like an associated level.
Okay, so even if we wanted to mess with this guy, we probably even wouldn't be able to with this one.
Well, Stux, we need to get to Crazy Steer. So, what do you need us to do to make that happen?
Well, I say that we just tell them. I don't know. Maybe he can ask for see if he can roll a diplomacy check to see if there's anyone he'd know that that they can talk to and can get them some access to them. And his argument would be, oh hey, we've got a deer who can sing to them, and that'll do the trick.
Not at the current point. There's not anybody around here that would make sense to do that. But like I said, you are aware that where the boss and the family usually hang out is the most popular casino in Tumbletoes, which is named which is the Pharaoh's Curse.
Not the Pharaoh's Curse.
Okay. I'm getting a better lay of the land here. In that case, I think we just say, well, let's just keep going there. I will try to use my influence. I'll try to use my influence to keep you out of trouble. I can put in a good word for you, and the boss seems to like me. I can simply try and find his allies and align a bit more with them.
Hey, Stocks, does this boss know your history?
My history and
your affiliations? Yeah.
I would imagine he would, right, Mimley?
You're not entirely sure what the boss does and doesn't know. You've only seen him probably twice.
I guess I should know. Does the family know of his Bannermanes associations?
They don't seem to. They haven't brought it up.
Oh, I thought he would bring that up immediately.
Maybe they just misinterpret everything.
Okay, if you brought it up to them, then they would say well, we're glad. One of the guys would at some point we're glad to have you on. I know how those Templars like to indoctrinate people. It's cool that you're no longer with them. They just think that if you said that you were a Bannerman, they would latch onto the word "were" and assume you defected from the Templars to some extent. They make that association apparently.
If you think it's more advantageous for you to kind of play prisoners, I'll go along with it. But I'm not going to throw you under the bus.
I wasn't worried about that. I was more worried about you. I was going to say just be careful if a very, prominent individual takes a sudden liking to you for some unknown reason.
You guys think we should keep our badges hidden?
Probably.
We have been keeping them hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would imagine you're already doing that, yeah.
If they're associating Bannermanes with Templars, I don't think they're on good terms with each other.
If we say our catchphrase and a bomb comes for us, then I think we should keep our badges hidden.
And another thing to consider is the boss is probably going to ask, what are we doing here? We should probably get our story straight before we get asked.
Well, it's easy. We encountered a thing, and we all got tied together in this adventure.
I got a letter telling me to come here to pick up my friend.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, and we're your escort.
Well, the letter did say for me to come alone.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
troubling.
And also, I don't know, Moonplanet, the fact that you broadcasted that message everywhere, everybody knows your voice by now, so...
Yeah, I don't know if honesty is the best policy in this case. Like if we
You
just
you
put
can
all-
be honest, you just gotta hide some information, you know?
I just don't know who we can trust out here.
Just say the things that we know that won't cause any trouble. Like the fact that, I don't know, we had this giant thing on our back, and we kind of banded together from there. I mean, isn't that the truth?
I agree. There's no need to lie. There's no reason to tell the whole truth either.
All right. We'll be careful.
Alrighty.
What a music
Snooze.
pickup.
Yeah, right. Radio's still going. I mean, this is all playing
Maybe-
through the Fortuna bar bot, right?
We might get a better idea of what to do as we get closer. We're assuming that like they're still doing the thing, but so far we're only in contact with a couple members of the family.
Plenty of time to think about it.
All right. And then, I guess I should ask, just making sure. Are you guys okay with me going forward to the morning?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Push forward to the morning, fast forwarding to the moment when Nikki and Righty are like, oh, thank God, Zoot Suit. You are a godsend. Thank you for watching out for all these guys. It would have been a nightmare if they got away again. You know what I mean?
Oh, sorry about that. My push to talk conniption thing again.
You're fine.
Yes, I know what you mean. Are both of you up?
We're up. I think Nikki's got a little bit of she's a little hungover, you know.
Typical.
I know, typical short legs, always drinking up a storm. You know, we should go be really noisy in her room right now. Honestly, it's like she's always yapping on our ears. How would she feel if we yapping in her ears at what time is? I don't know what time it is, but early in the morning after a hangover.
I don't know. You're one to talk, he says, and he's like lighting up a cigarette.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean? All right, look,
He's
I
just grinning
know what
at
I'm.
him.
Yeah, like he just starts going on himself. Like I know what I'm talking about. I'm always right. That's why they call me Righty. And this is what's waking up the rest of you guys, right? Like, I guess I'm like shouting and shit.
I can't wait to bust his head.
And eventually you guys come downstairs and you know he straightens up a little bit. He's just like, there you guys are. All right, let's get a head count. Come on. He counts. He starts counting, and as he's like counting, he's like 1, 2, 3, and he sees like the big bird, right? 3, 4. He counts you twice, right?
That's pretty big.
And then, you know, he goes down the line, he keeps going down, he gets the whole count. All right, everyone's here. Fantastic. He seems to have just, like, not known Thumbtack is with you this whole time, speaking of, like, counts. He's, like, the only NPC that wasn't counted. The sheriff is, like, playing along with you guys, had said. He's still giving you guys that, like, side eye. It's just like, you know I'm a lawman, right? Like, should I be going along with this? This doesn't feel right. Like...
Oh, yeah. I kind of forget that we've got very traditional law here.
Yeah. The sheriff, right?
All right, maybe...
But, you know, he's not like he's, like, against doing... He's lived here long enough. He knows, you know, do what you need to do to survive. He's not as religiously fanatical as the Templars are, apparently. You know, eventually they get out their ammo-less Timmy guns. And Nikki is, like, the last one out of bed who kind of comes up. She's still got her nightcap on, and she's got, like, a couple stray hairs. And she's just like, would you all please shut the hell up? You know how hard my head is throbbing. I swear, if any of you mess up today, I'm just going to start blasting. That's what I'm going to do, okay? Okay? So shut up and do what you're told. And then, like he... Righty looks back, he's just like, Nikki, I just got through the whole count. They're on board. Why do you have to come in and be a dick? Look, okay, I don't give. Just go. Go, go, go. Let's go. Let's go. Just ring out the door. All right, you heard the lady. Let's go. Let's go. Push you out the door. Definitely goons, these ones. Mind you, you guys are still kind of the ones leading the pack. They're just kind of behind you, namely on account of he's got to keep with Nikki more than anything. Like I said, short legs and all that. And what's weird is that as you guys are kind of like walking in the direction of Tumbletoes, and I could actually like move you to the map here. Let's see, where is No Man's Land? It's a token time. Alright.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's token time. Alright. You guys move through 2 of these craters for this first one. Following this trail. Now, doesn't seem like there's any more snipers or anything like this way. Occasionally, you'll see like 1 or 2 gobos in the distance. Though apparently they seem to be somewhat scared of these Timmy guns that the goons are holding, because they can just kind of like point them out in that direction. Even the sheriff kind of pulls out his gun and he's like pointing it out there, you know, like that kind of thing. The gobos don't seem to want to fuck with you guys.
That's what the guns are for.
Hmm.
To scare the gobos away. Gotcha.
And of course, guns are scary. What are you, thick?
Especially unloaded ones.
Yeah. Hey, things are perfectly loaded. I don't know who told you they're unloaded.
She just doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
She spoke too much already.
Yeah. And then like he kind of like you hear him whispering to Nick, like, Nikki, did you tell them we're out of fucking ammo? And she's like, I didn't say shit. Maybe it was the new guy. Maybe it was Tsutsu. Look, they're getting all up there. Maybe we should ask Tsutsu. They're just kind of like arguing as you guys like move upwards into the direction closer and closer to Tumbletoes. Now here's the thing. As night starts to fall, it becomes a little bit more obvious. Kind of like around... It's almost like a giant circle starts to become apparent as you guys get closer. Like maybe go up on top of a hill. You see this like warm circle of light almost like around the outskirts of the city. Above it, where that, you know, like what seems to be lighting up that circle seems to be little insects. Fireflies.
Well, if this place is any indication, this can't be normal.
Yeah, even like even Nikki and Righty, like they kind of get on. They like look. They're not too far, right? It's like down the hill, and you'll be running into some of these, you know, this little band of light or whatever. He's like, oh, well, that's weird.
This wasn't here before?
Hey, it wasn't there when I saw it. What are all these things? Hey, come on. You go touch him. Go touch him. Yeah, you with the hat.
What?
Yeah, you go touch one.
Okay.
All right, Bellhop, you go toward that like ring of, you know, lit up circle around, you know, where all these fireflies are floating. You reach out and just touch one.
Yeah.
Be ready, Tangent.
Give me a reflex save.
Okay.
Wait, why am I doing this?
Minefield?
The guns are unloaded.
Well, I mean, you said you reached out and confirmed. You confirmed.
Yeah.
Give me your save.
I know. Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. That was blind.
Oh yeah, I'll reveal it.
Can you unhide? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's thinking that as she's touching it.
Well, you're thinking about it. You reach out, you actually fail, and you take yourself. Let's see. You take yourself like this much damage. Oh, thank you, dog. Thank you. You take yourself 25 points of fire damage as several of these fireflies fly kamikaze style towards your hoof. And
what's 203 minus 25?
There you go, man.
223 minus 25, 198.
You could do that math with a roll logic too if you ever need to. Just like roll that number minus that number. You could do math equations with Foundry.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
Reflex roll, right?
178. Ouch.
Damn, I was way off.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, and like these fireflies continue to like go around. Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Well, how do we get in?
I don't know. And like he kind of looks at Nikki, like who kind of gives like a shrug. What do I look like? Do I look like the schnoz or something? I can't get us through there. And then
Oh, adventure's over.
Yeah, like
Pack it up.
looks toward Zebra Lad, Mr. Stocks over there. Hey, Zoot Suit, you got any ideas?
Let's see. So we got some fireflies.
Should we just call out and see if they'll let us in?
What if we just dig up?
Is there like a certain kind of check that we can do for this, like
Yes.
Arcana or something?
Nature.
He does not have that, but does somebody else do? Well, maybe he'd suggest that.
I think Moon Planner?
All right.
Somebody...
Hey, Moon Planner, you're getting a better look at some of these things. You're not getting too close, but you're definitely getting close enough to get a better scope of something here, something interesting. This is magic. It's a weird form of it. This seems to be druidic in nature. Not sure exactly what it might be, but definitely seems to be some like you're getting the spell school of I was just about to say it. Hold on. Spell school.
Evocation?
No, not evocation.
Conjuration?
Hang on one second.
Abjuration?
Abjuration, that's the one. Defensive
I
magic.
have an important question to ask here.
Yep.
Is this a wall or a dome?
Neither. It's just there's fireflies that are just floating around. Like I said, it's like
Okay.
you just see this like the light is in a perfect circle almost that goes around from where you guys can see of the city. It just goes around it.
No. I get it, but what I'm saying is, if let's assume Thingpone assimilates somebody with wings. Can it just fly on top of it and just?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, higher up in the air. Yeah, no, this is kind of like a dome. It just,
Oh, okay.
The biggest collection of those things are just at the ground level because that's where most things are. Seems like if they needed to fly up, they could. You definitely do see some up there.
Okay, idea. Let's dig a hole.
I don't got a shovel.
Who's gonna dig that hole?
Like
I don't know.
The fireflies are covering the city, right?
I mean, it kind of like there's like a dome over, sort of, but it's really sparse up toward the top. Like I said, most of them are kind of like down on the ground level where most people are gonna be.
Yeah, but they're not in the city.
Yeah, they're not.
Is there any way we can? Is there any way we can send a message in to be like, "Hey, we're here. Let us in."
This is when Righty looks at Nikki and is just like, well, and she's just like, I didn't bring my device with me this time. Why are you always looking at me for that device? 'Cause you're always on it, Nikki.
What device is it?
It's fancy. They call it some kind of phone or whatever. I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk through this thing over and over. I could talk all day, really. It's like one of my favorite things. And yada, 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 yada. Wrap it up, Nikki. God
Start
damn.
to get the Magnificent Mansion right now.
Now?
Yes.
Really?
Phones.
Okay.
We have phones in the mansion.
Tangent, you're still with us, right?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Could you possibly work your druid magic and maybe open them up for us?
I was wondering about that too, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
let me roll a d20.
Yeah, give me a nature check first. Tangent, give me a nature check.
Oh, okay.
No, but I think those phones might be internal only.
Wait, are those phones internal only, Mimely?
Well, it's for me to know and you to find out. But
Certainly.
I want to see.
It's a
Tangent's-
different plane.
Well, we never know until we try.
Right.
We have phones.
Tangent,
True.
you're looking at this magic. You think that you could probably glean one particular way through it, but you have to know a particular language only known to a particular class. Hint, you are that particular subclass and have that particular language.
Oh. So what does it say?
Well, nothing says anything. It's just, you kind of get this gut feeling that maybe you speak in those words anything, and I'll let you tell me what that language is. And perhaps that may be a good thing for you in this situation, given the nature of this magic.
I start speaking in, why does it say wild song? What the fuck is that?
Oh, did they change? Did they change?
I think they did.
Yeah, oh man, they changed Druidic to something else. What did they change it to?
Ugh.
Wild song?
Wild song. Well, you see, you speak wild song at this thing, Druidic, if you will.
Don't encourage it.
Yeah, don't encourage it. Yeah, no, you speak at tangent. What are you saying? What are you saying in wild song? I'm encouraging it.
Where is the bathroom?
And naturally,
My God.
the little fireflies kind of like part ways to let you guys through. You guys don't know what the fuck Tangent just said, but she said it.
Oh yeah, she must have made a brilliant case, everyone is thinking.
Yep.
Good job,
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Speak cat.
yeah, like even Nikki's like, hey, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? I gotta know. Don't be funny on me now.
She's a quiet one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking to you. I'm talking to you. Hey, down here, me, Nikki. Can't you see me?
No?
Oh, what?
Um,
She kicks your shins, Tangent. Seems to be a
Kick
short
her
of thing to
shit.
do. What was that?
How big is she?
She's a short leg, so she's like tiny. She's small size.
Oh, okay. Tangent's gonna continue to act like she can't see her.
oh my God.
Boy.
Yeah,
Honestly, based.
and Righty kind of just like forehead to hoof here is just like, oh no, now you've done it. And Nikki's just like, hey! You acting like I'm invisible. Hey, you acting like Nikki's invisible down here. No, I oughta. And she just starts clicking her gun. Like she's making pew sounds with her face. Like she's pew 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 pew. Yeah, take that. Take Nikki's wrath. Pew, pew.
My
I'm not sure
God,
this
what have
family's
you
doing
done?
so good.
You guys are doing this as you're walking through. Nikki's
Just
not.
reach over and take her gun.
My Timmy gun.
Wait,
I
what'd you
don't
do with the
even have
Timmy
to
gun?
roll?
No, he just kind of yoink it away.
Like a kid taking a kid's toy.
Yeah, it's
I'll be
Nikki
ca-
immediately runs to stocks. Zoot, she took my gun.
What do you expect me to do about it?
Go to beat her up. What, you acting like she's some kind of saint over here, Zoot?
Hold on. Remind me real quick, actually, who did steal the gun? Who did steal
Tangent.
Nikki's gun? Oh, this is difficult. You know what? He'd actually just say, I don't know, I think this sounds like your problem. Saint Tangent surely knows what she's doing.
And it's just like goes over. All right then, bitch. I'm gonna take your crown, and she jumps up onto your back and tries to start going.
No,
Going for your
no,
crown.
No.
I'm the only princess around here, okay? My name's Nikki.
Alright, make the roll, Beamley.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
And it's
Oh,
her
God.
birth month?
Just
Let's see. Oh my goodness, I have to pull out the the table, if you will.
Just
It would
turn
be
that Timmy gun into a balloon
acrobatics
animal and be
versus
done with it.
acrobatics, Right? For athletics?
Yeah, give me your athletics check, because that's what really matters. I'm not gonna bother rolling
I
theirs
was
until.
gonna say, I figured it would be athletics versus athletics.
Ain't no chance.
Oh God.
It's
I'll-
not gonna be a strength check.
Plus, like it would be. This would be hers at most.
And she's not trying to break my OC. and it's not thievery, so.
No. Like, you just... I'm not sure what you're doing to you shove her off or whatever, but she jumps on your back, she just go for your crown, and dreadfully fails. Critically so.
My spine can bend in like 4 directions.
I heard the Mario elevator in the background there.
And, and Nikki is just like, you know what? We're gonna see what the boss says about this one, huh? You know, I'm pretty important. I'm Nikki. The boss loves to listen to me. You know?
Wrap it up, Nikki.
And she hangs her head.
Say the line.
Yeah.
Say the line, Nikki.
You know, like Righty actually like looks at you, Moon Planner, and just like out of like trying to do it out of like the eye shot of everybody else, he like offers like a fist bump, like a fist bump there.
It goes, "Oh, it's okay. You want another toy?" He gives her the Fortuna's plastic crystal ball.
Oh my god.
What am I supposed to do with this? And she starts like looking at it. It's actually pretty cool.
Look at it closely. You can see the future in it.
Oh.
It was given to me by the very famous Madame Fortuna.
Give me a deception check. Well, I guess it's not really
what do you mean
diplomacy.
deception?
No, that's totally diplomacy. That's not a lie at all. Like
Oh my god. Just
I mean, the
smash in her
very
face.
famous part is kind of a lie.
I'm pretty sure Madame Fortuna's pretty famous.
Yeah. She seems to buy it on account of, like, I mean, there's bots here with Madame Fortuna's face, right? She's kind of looking at it. Huh. Yeah, Nikki will vibe with this for a second. Hold on. And she just starts, like, looking at it. She's, like, turning it. Like, as you guys continue on, this seems to have distracted her. It's her own little fidget spinner here.
Like those balls that kind of levitate that you turn around.
Yeah. It's got, like, that, like, there's still some, like, it's plastic, but it's got, like, some novelty to it, right? Where, like, there's probably some play smoke in there, a little magic smoke or something, right?
You know those balls that they don't look like they're spinning as you're,
Fushigis?
like, rolling them around your hand?
She's got herself a fushigi, a giant one.
I mean, giant compared to her.
Yes. Now,
That
yeah, I mean,
cuts
yeah,
up,
it really is.
How like she wore short boobs? Is she like unusually short?
Yeah, she's shorter than Duck, and that's saying something.
Oh.
Duck's already small. Like, think Shetland pony legs, like, very tiny.
She's a little fucking munchkin. She's a little weirdo.
She is. She's Munchkin. One might assume, if you look at her, she might be part Gobbo.
Could have guessed.
Okay.
A gnome, if you will. They live in the bushes.
Peg pipes up. Well, if we're all satisfied. Child with gunshot wound.
Yep. And
Oh,
you guys,
yeah, that's right.
and you guys start walking in. Now, as you start getting into Tumbletoes, I mean, you guys are in your second particular, like, hex of the day, yeah?
Yeah.
Stocks, you probably know, like, one of the better places to go for, like, immediate, like, alchemical assistance is the Oasis, that place that I said before, which, you know, is like a very popular bar place. For most people, yeah. So lots of alchemists there, you know, bring their wares, they trade off things right there. There's a lot of drugs, various things. It's probably the place to take if you're looking at specifically solving the gunshot wound thing first.
Okay, yeah, you'd inform them of that.
Yeah. And you start going in, and it doesn't take you long before things start getting a little bustling. Large buildings that go above your, like, far above your heads. Some dilapidated, some not. Various neon signs. It's very lit up. You hear music through the streets. There's a couple people that even, like, look your way, though it seems as if there's much more of a Sphinx population here than a pony one. As you start walking through, Stocks, you and your goons here, who do want to stop by Oasis as well, know the way. I don't even need a check for it, pretty much. Rounding a corner.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, you've been here, and they've been here. They obviously live here to some extent, right? It doesn't take you guys long to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. By a shop called Cacal's, apparently, is the Oasis.
Oh, thank you. Cacao.
Cacal's. Like it's just down there. Some old, what looks like automobiles of sorts. Kind of like sit outside the thing. There's still trash on the outside. But there's definitely this like stompy looking Ferris wheel that that adorns the top of the on sign that's from there. And you see that there's like
Expound.
Yeah, expound. They're excited to see you. It seems to be written in some. Actually, do any of you guys speak Sphinx? Osirian. Osirian.
Osirian?
Actually, Sphinx specifically. Sorry.
Yes, Moon Planner speaks Sphinx.
Yeah, expound apparently translates to the Oasis and Sphinx. So if you could read that, that's what it says.
Oh, there it is. Expound.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, a lot of people going in and out, people sharing smokes. Majority of them seemingly, everybody here seems to be in very nice suits. This seems to be like the general vibe. Nobody seems worried. There's like a lot of music outside. The sign, outside just says like blinking open, and apparently today is a equines get 25% off their purchases. What a deal!
Joy.
Racist.
All right. And so entering the particular establishment, you guys get a couple funny looks from some people playing cards down the way. Some Sphinxes, some Persians, kind of like flick their own cigars. You, Bellhop, get the very distinct smell of very fine tobacco in this establishment.
Oh, I want some of this.
Yeah.
I need some of this.
Yeah.
25% off.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best deal of my life.
And behind the bar, you see a Sphinx right there. He's making sure it's disinfected, the whole 9 yards. It's not like a dirty, like a lot of the dirtier bars that you probably expected to see around here. I mean, like, a barbell was certainly as clean as she could be, but these seem to be like I said, alchemical concoctions meant to make them sparkle and shine. And that's what they do. Kind of sets the things down. Yeah, what can I do for you?
We're looking for someone who can treat our friend here. Had to run him with Templars.
Ah, the Templars. Okay. Well, I'll go see what I have in the back. We still might have some of the juice. We can sprinkle that in his system and it'll make him right as rain. Gotta love those Templars, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
you can say that.
You got paws, right? And he's kind of like looking back. You're a griffin, yeah. So he like looks at your paws. I'm right. As long as you're not one of those hippo types. Yeah, we'll help you out right away. Let me go get that. And
those hippo types.
Yeah.
Hippos.
Hippos. And soon enough, he comes back with what seems to be a very clear-looking liquid. That's got like a very nice stopper on it. The glass is shiny. It looks perfect. He kind of sits on the thing. And 100 bolts.
She looks back at the party.
Balcony.
Yep. Balcony kind of like clip clop, clip clop. 100 bolts on the counter. Yeah. He kind of like looks at it like a little bit weirdly. Looks up to you, Griffin. You don't seem to have a problem with it, so he doesn't really complain too much about it. But like, definitely takes the stuff, hands it over. All right, you know how to use this stuff, yeah?
I can't say I have. I'm a little new around here.
All right, if you don't got an injector of any kind, you just gotta put it in the wound. I'm not sure if you guys have any healing concoctions around, and something alchemical. You gotta put that on there, huh?
We do.
Have you ever dealt with those Templars before?
It's our first run in.
Easy pickings.
Yeah. It's a shame they even go after the latchkey kids. You think you'd give them a break after they run away,
What's the relation?
Hey, the Templars, they're trying to bring us all to salvation. Literally and figuratively.
Do they have something in particular against the latchkey kids?
Not much. Most of the time you could find them hanging out on the outside of Tumbletoes. They really don't... They're lawful types, huh? They don't like us, dealing our craft. That's what we're famous for over here in Tumbletoes. We make all sorts of things. We don't need magic to do what they do, but those Templars, they think that's exactly what we do. They think that we do something druidic here, or something. It's not true. and they're very zealous about it, you know. Saying this, he's cleaning another glass or something like that. And so, yeah.
Tangent with, or sorry, not tangent. Sorry, Peck withholds mentioning the fireflies outside the city just in case.
Yep.
And she asked Moonplanet for a concoction since the last ones have faded away.
Yeah, no.
Would any alchemical concoction work, or does it need to be like a poultice?
Hey, poultice will work. Hey, you seem to know what you're doing, huh? Yeah, poultice, something like that. Anything alchemical that's meant to, you know, help the living. I know that there's some things that certainly don't. I don't make those myself, but if you could have something that helps the living, make sure you put this in the wound. He gestures to the little clear thing. And then make sure that he drinks that, preferably at the same time. Pretty much it dissolves all that weird powder that they have in their guns and shots. Dissolves it right away. It's all gone. Turns it into a gas or something else. I don't know. Disperses it out, makes it lighter. I don't want to get into the specifics, but effectively makes it so you can actually heal them. You know. Go on, give it a try.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and put quarter note on the bar, and let's do this quickly before they complain.
Mm-hmm. And you do so. You kind of put it in the wound. He spasms just a little bit, like nerves are still active there, right? And then give him the some healing stuff. Let's see that. Let's see the one of your healing things right here, and I'll roll that. Yeah.
Yep.
Peck will help him out.
Nice.
Dump the rest of him to his mouth.
Yep. And just like he said, all that dust seems to just kind of go away as you pour it into the wound and rub it around that immediate area. And then your healing stuff allows it to close up. And just like that, you start hearing him cough. His breathing kind of normalizes. And he starts
There he is.
starts like blinking awake, and he seems to just kind of be pretty damn dizzy. What happened?
Hey, welcome back, youngster.
Told you'd make it.
Whoa. Am I dead?
Huh, hardly. You gave it your best shot, though.
Ah, dang it. That would have been cool. I would have thought I was
No
allowed
pun
into
intended.
a casino for once. And he kind of like looks around.
This is the adventurer's life.
Neat.
Sometimes.
That's awesome. And he just kind of like thumps back onto the table.
All right, come on. Get you up on your feet. You can't lay on this table.
No, I think I'm
Kick
fine
us
right
out.
here. No. Okay, fine. And then he kind of like
Can't
he
be
needs-
that low class.
He needs a little help because I mean his arm's still fucking like.
Oh yeah, she's helping him.
Yeah. And then he starts to be more concerned, like, ow, oh, ooh, that hurts. And then he looks at his suit. No, my number 10 suit. Now it's got a hole in it.
We can
Luckily for you.
we can mend that later.
I'm a tailor.
Oh, thank God. And I want to look as cool as her over there. And he like gestures to Sarsaparilla, whose outfit has remained pristine. You know?
What?
Yeah, he likes the way your outfit looks. Apparently, he's like, I want to make sure I look like her on my adventures.
First
Only
of all,
I
you
can
do that.
blame me. I'm
That's
the
not
king.
going.
Because you're cool. Apparently, like the night before. Plus, like your suit is, you have your wait. Do you have your Magnifique suit on or the Nettlekiss one? I forget.
It's Nettlekiss, yeah.
Nettlekiss. Okay, so it is a little scuffed up then. But you still know what you're doing. It's not like you get shot a lot, right? So he's still gesturing in your direction, like, yeah, like she's got the fit.
He stays that way by not getting hit.
Huh. I guess I gotta work on that. I'll make something for that, yeah? Gives like a little bit of a stretch.
Just simply be better. Just be more skilled.
I suppose. I should tell the other kids that. He kind of like mutters to himself, skill issue. I like that. That's a good saying.
Hell no.
Oh boy, we've got a zoomer in the party.
He starts dancing.
Oh no, he's emoting.
Yep,
He's
default
emoting.
dancing.
Yeah, he's
Here he
default-
goes.
He has to stop after a little bit though. He's just like, I'm doing my dance. Ow, ow. Okay, I'm stopping my dance. Ow.
Take it easy.
Anyway, Quarter, go check in with Half Note. He's been worried sick about you.
Yeah. He's like just outside, and that's where he goes. Hey, he says, and his brother's just like, oh my God, they got you better. Oh, and he gives him a nice big hug, pulls him up, right? You know, God damn it, you gotta be more careful. You gotta stick around somebody who's gonna protect you if you're gonna be out here with us, okay? Sheriff kind of has this, like, he's a little bit more stoic about it, but you can tell with ye who have trust no one just offhandedly. Sense motive or not, like, he's happy. He's happy about the situation.
It's good to be happy.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
character, I'm really impressed with Quarter Note. He took 103 points of damage. That would have been instant death for anyone less than an adventurer.
Yup. I mean,
He
yeah.
better get-
Take a
better
look
get
at you,
some
give you a
XP.
wink.
Yeah, GM, he better get some XP for that because he was part of the combat.
Oh hell yeah! Like, I mean, he was somewhat low leveled on his own. That's why I didn't just wake him up when you gave a health potion on top of the various other things. But like, I mean that's a hard hit for somebody his level. You know.
You know what they say? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Exactly. Now, somewhat ruining the happier times, there seems to be a little bit of a mumbling. Somebody's walking down the street. Some small, looks like some little girl, effectively. And as she's walking down the street, people seem to be avoiding her. She actually walks straight into the oasis. Hey! She calls out to the bartender, like, I want something to drink, she says, very sassily. For somebody her age, it seems.
There goes the neighborhood.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Come on, my daddy said that I could come here to get something to drink whenever I want to.
I
She
hate this
Oh.
person.
stands.
Oh.
Right away, Miss Bell, right away. Immediately goes.
Wait, what?
His bell.
Huh. And you say, like, you say, wait, what? And her little ears twitch. Shut up! I don't want to talk to you. Huh. Give me my drink. And she, like...
Excuse me, miss.
Is a pony talking to me right now?
No, I'm not talking to you.
Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. And, like, everybody else is, like, not arguing. Like, they're literally, like, looking at you, Bellhop, like you just said the most racist thing that they've ever heard.
Wait, did I say something?
Like, you didn't say anything like that. It's just like they're literally, like, looking at you, like, with, like, an aghast expression that you reacted to her specifically
Do you
in
have
such
a
a way.
blemish on my, is there a stain on my jacket or something?
Bartender, get them out of here! And bartender's, like, looking at you guys, like, a little spooked. Hey, you guys might want to get out. Go.
Yeah.
I should have
Is
myself.
this-
Yeah, I showed myself.
Is this the boss's daughter?
And, I mean, you can make those assumptions. Are you asking somebody specifically, or are you...
Stockade, yeah. He'd be the one to ask.
Alright.
Sorry,
Stockade.
repeat the question.
Is that the boss's daughter?
Is it?
Give me a society check. This is very
Yeah,
big.
that'll be oh shit.
That's
Very
probably-
low society check.
Yep.
Would I be able to roll for anything?
Nope, not in this kind. You
Yeah.
look at her, not as far as you know. You didn't know if the boss had a daughter. You don't know about it.
You at least know who this, like, more information of who she might be in the family.
Not exactly. What you've known from your time here, because
Alright.
it has only been about 3-4ish days. It's not like you've been here long.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like it's like what you know is that there is somebody around the city that they do make sure that they listen to. And you know, maybe mutter some small sphinx, if you will. You know what? It's a sphinx of some sort. Huh.
Mhm.
And are you guys like kind of vacating the the bar? I guess like the...
It seems like the wise thing to do.
Yeah. We're making
Yeah.
ourselves scarce.
And like she looks so happy up there on the little thing. She's sipping her spilk like a wonderful little like sphinx that she is. Huh. And then she spits it out. What is this? Miss Bell, that's spilk. No, it isn't. It's shit. And then she throws it, and the glass breaks. You know. Nobody's
God,
like...
that brings me back.
It's just like breaks on the ground. There's spilt milk right over here. Clean it up. And she points toward the bartender. Yes, miss. Goes over there. She starts mopping a little bit. He's giving you guys like the side eye, making sure you guys properly leave the bar and that kind of thing. But it's one of those swinging door bars, so you guys can still 100% hear and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Dog,
got
you weren't
binoculars.
like that before, were you?
What? No.
The way, yeah,
Brings me
you said
back
that
as
brings
in,
you back.
yeah. Don't you think I've seen this kind of shit before at the hotel?
And
I thought the really wealthy ponies were actually kind to staff.
Remember how
kids.
much of a fuss they made when they all got the poison joke?
Oh yeah, yeah. I had to tell that one Karen to sit down and shut up. I remember.
Yeah.
that was
Marty
great.
talks.
Yep. And she just kind of like stands up and she like goes over to somebody, like some random goer, and we'll say it's like a griffin, right in the thing. And what are you doing here? My daddy said that nobody who's a sphinx is allowed in here to begin with. Why don't you just go? I don't want to see you. And like he stands. He's almost like Peck's size. He's large size himself. Kind of like stands up. Oh, okay. Walks out.
Now, Peck looks at the rest of them and says, "That tells you something.
But I'm gonna
That
actually
is someone
stop this
important."
guy. I'm gonna actually stop this guy. Hey, mister, what's the deal with that, creature?
That's the boss's daughter. That's you don't know?
Okay, shit, I'm dead. Okay, fuck.
That's
Um,
oh, I mean, I saw how you talked to her. Yeah, we shouldn't talk. I'm sorry. And he just scurries
I told
away.
her to fuck off.
Oh no, he's walking faster. He doesn't want to associate with you right now.
Did she
I fucked up.
listen? She fucked off.
She fucked up in the eyes of this particular thing, and then like one of the sphinxes next to you just kind of gives like a little bit of a chuckle. He looks like he has two left paws. He kind of like looks over, and your two goons, Nikki and Righty, look over. Ah, it's Lefty. Yeah, that's me. I'm Lefty.
Oh,
Damn.
Holds up his two left paws, and you just fucked
Yeah.
up, Miss Bell. You pissed off Terabelle. And that's where we're going to end session today.
oh my.
Rebel.
Terabelle.
Oh, fuck you, Bill. Kick her ass. She's fucking 12.
We,
I was like,
What the fuck's a 12-year-old gonna fucking do to us?
we need correction.
I guess the element of cooperation has gone out the window.
Yeah,
We can bounce.
Bell pun hurts.
We spent
We can
all
hang on
that
in.
time talking about how we're gonna do this, and now it's over
It's not over. It's not over. All we have to do is
until the Fat Sphinx sings.
It's so hard to, be diplomatic when everybody hates what we are, and we're used to being able to go, oh, by the way, I'm a Bannerman. You have to let me in.
yeah.
Like, we
Flash.
can't-
But we
flash
just
in.
watched
Yeah.
her do that.
Yeah, that's what
You
everybody else
understand?
sees.
Yeah, but we're usually not assholes when we do it.
We're not, but
Usually.
we should be able to recognize basic cues.
Look. Okay, think about it this
Darcy
way.
just sees a situation going south, and she just wants to see what happens.
Look, I'm just telling you how it is.
Why would I step
Mimley's
in
just
on perfection?
Mimley's just describing the scene, right? Mimley's just describing what's happening, but to us, maybe we're just, we're just there sitting at the bar, not even noticing that this fucking kid is just strolling up to us. So as soon as she comes in, and she just goes, just tells me to fuck off. What's the logical reaction? Just shut the fuck
This
up.
is true,
fucking-
but the first thing she did was enter and yell. She made her
Enter-
presence known the second she walked in the door.
Enter, yell, leave. Don't present an explanation.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't elaborate. Just fucking be an asshole.
Yeah,
He's
maybe
like,
it's
"We're
just a
kicking her
stupid
ass."
little kid. Yeah,
Kick her ass. I don't give a fuck.
she's terrible.
Me and
She's
Moonpine
definitely
are gonna
terrible.
fly this bitch up 500 feet and drop her. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I
You
love
guys did it to an old man. I don't put it past you.
I love Jarabelle.
She's so smug.
I don't know if y'all saw, but I think she looks like Darla Dimple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kept telling Meemly, look, you gotta make this the Darla Dimple.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and push